Chicken nuggets.
I hope you know that's the first thing on
Oh,
the
please say
recording
that
now.
is the very.
Yup,
Thank
that's the first second of the recording is chicken nuggets.
Very first thing, chicken nuggets. Yeah.
Professional
You're
Dungeons and
ready
Dragons
for it.
podcast, everybody.
Hey, chicken nuggets, sponsor us. Thanks.
At the concept of chicken
At chicken
nuggets.
At chicken nuggets.
The abstract
Sponsor
concept
me.
of chicken nuggets.
So,
Anyway.
when last we left off, you all had taken about a month to train and prepare and say your maybe goodbyes to people in preparation for a large-scale battle, which you know is going to take place soon. The Oni. That's a wizard ogre for anyone who's not familiar. The Oni Melkadrin has been amassing his forces of the reviled and forgotten pieces of society, of various societies, to. Someone eating chips? In the middle of my amazing monologue here?
This is what
God
happens
damn
when
it.
Razz forgets to mute her mic.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Okay.
God, what's
So,
happening?
I lost my place, but
You were
okay.
talking about Oni amassing
Yeah,
an army.
he's amassing an army to take back his ancestral homeland of Duver by way of the Titan City, Rodovine. You guys, let's see. Zogle did some Druid training, tried to fly, that didn't work out. Visited Endr's dad. I think that's it.
And we're home.
And you went home. That's right. You visited home. Endr, you did some preaching, and some healing, and went and visited Dad. Azure, you performed a ritual to try and remove yourself from a curse that has been cast upon you. Ritual didn't go great.
Yeah.
And now somewhere out in the world, the goddess of persuasion has created your double, who she intended to be everything that you're not.
Yeah.
Uh,
And we haven't figured out the details about blue, but I'm guessing that like it's like a power that develops, right?
yeah, I
Yes.
actually sent
Oh.
you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Do
didn't.
that and like look through that. And then like I think that it would be cool if we kept with the like the spell training mechanic
Yeah.
that we were using, so
Okay.
that like blue can continue to learn spells and stuff, and it just isn't necessarily tied to level.
Okay.
And we can like iron out the extra stuff later,
Okay.
or whenever, or now. Like, what if you want to talk about it now? That's fine.
No, no. I'll check that and
Okay.
we can talk about it.
Feel free to like suggest edits and stuff because that's fine. Like, I
Okay.
just kind of like threw an idea down.
Ooh.
And Kyr'nes, you went and had an incredible sorcerer's vision, and
Went on a vision quest for a sec.
went on a vision quest. You got some stuff to make some scrolls,
Spoke to my mom.
and you called home.
So
I think
basically, he
that's-
smoked so much peyote. He was just
Oh yeah, just blasted out of his gourd on
fucked.
yerba.
He and Oriana. Oh,
Yes.
there was
Yes,
some
yes.
shit.
Oh, Azure, you also you called the Masters Guild and were like, "Hey, like show up and we can help each other out." So
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
That and I told
Show up or you a
Boulder
beach.
to get away from the city.
Yes, to go hide, to
Uh-huh.
go escape.
Escape.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all the super important stuff. I'm sure there was probably a couple other things that got glanced over, but it's probably fine. So the morning of the 25th day, does anyone have anything that they need to do before you show up on the battlefield? Let's we'll say like you wake up real early so that you can make preparations. So what preparations does everyone make on the day of the battle?
So you were saying that there was gonna be more that happened with the training stuff for Zogle,
Oh shit. Yeah,
but I
yeah.
only have proficiency in axe.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to because we talked about buffing your beast forms.
Yeah.
Now your beast forms have a lot of health. I don't know if they necessarily have a lot of damage. And since a lot of this was combat training, I was kind of thinking that we could give you a couple extra hit die on like claws.
Ooh,
and teeth.
yes. Claws
Okay.
and teeth. Ready for it.
Cool, yeah.
Or like figuring out armor or anything would be good.
Yeah, probably like. So, depending on what you wanted to focus on, you could do like.
I mean, honestly, if I had to pick between the two, I'll take damage because I can
take
cast
damage.
Bark Skin on myself because that's not a big deal.
Let's do. How much does Bark Skin buff your AC?
Bark Skin gives you no less than a 16, and then of course your dexterity, because that's what regular armor is.
Yeah. What's your base armor class?
Zogle's base or most forms?
Zoggle's base.
Let me take a peek. Zogle has an armor class of 13.
13? Okay. Let's call your base armor class for combat animal forms. Now specifically like not like little sparrows and shit, right? Like not a bunny.
Right. Yeah,
but
like big
for
ass
like
animals.
intentional combat and like armored forms. Let's call it your base armor class 16.
Cool.
Does that sound
That
good?
sounds
Yeah, D&D
dope.
just started.
Okay, and then we'll add like an extra hit die on every any claw or tooth attack.
Claws and
you get
teeth
an
plus
extra
1 hit die. Okay.
Plus 1 hit die.
Sick. Let me write that down.
Okay, I have. That's good. Okay, cool. Does anyone know off the top of their head how much it costs to make a spell scroll?
I don't, and I was actively Googling and I can't find anything.
I think if you look either in Xanathar's or Players, it describes exactly the money and time.
Is.
I know both Xanathars and Players have rules regarding it, but I don't know which one's more forgiving.
Okay, well, more forgiving.
Because I know one of them
I'm
makes
not a
things
forgiving
absurdly
DM.
expensive.
Act like I'm not forgiving. I'm not going to be forgiving today. Or for like until this battle's over. But.
Off comes the cool jacket. It's cool, but it's also very warm. I don't want to be a melty boy. I did that the whole Kyr'nes arc.
A warm boy.
Glaciers have enough trouble with climate change, okay?
I
know.
Okay, alchemist supplies, brewer supplies. It's gotta be...
It's somewhere in there.
Somewhere around here, surely. You would think.
Yeah, I know they're in the rules somewhere. I can't find it.
There's spell shit. Monster challenge ratings. That's not what I'm looking for. Random events. Quick matchups. Damn it!
Yeah,
Come on,
unfortunately,
Xanathar.
I only know wizards, so...
I'm gonna go...
Hey kid.
What's up?
Like, can I ask how much earlier we wake up before this battle starts? Like, would I have enough time to, like, prep a ton of healing elixirs. Can my friend stop sending me stuff? And then get my spell slots back.
Not enough time to get them back. So if you wanted healing elixirs, like obviously you know this is coming, so you can do them the night before.
Oh, can I do them the night before then?
Yeah, you know this fight's coming. Like it's totally reasonable. Oh, magic items. Hello.
Scrolls are adjacent to magic items.
I want to say that it's actually in downtime. If you're looking for
Scrolls might actually
Downtime.
Yes, in downtime. Downtime activities.
Who'd we drop?
Thinking
Razz
Xanathar.
evaporated. There we go.
Razz is gone.
She's back.
Where the hell? Okay, traps. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it's over here. Everything's gonna be fine. Design complex traps. Nope. Downtime revisited. Here we go. Purchase, buying. I want to make them. Crafting an item. Here we go. Spell scroll. It appears. Why do you hate me, D&D? Okay, it says.
You.
Shoot.
Is it like a week per level of the spell or something?
No.
It scales exponentially, I know that. That's all I remembered. I also just chose the worst
Okay, I'm
time
sorry,
to realize
guys. I
how
don't mean
much gold
to
I
like
have.
bog down the session, but I need to know this.
Yeah, it's important.
Ugh.
I don't know if my gold.
Girl, we
total
need
has
to
been
know
updated.
if we're doomed or super doomed. So
Oh, you're super doomed.
Ah, yes.
Because the
you
scrolls I
didn't-
was crafting may make us slightly less super doomed.
You didn't call in dragons. You didn't call in druids. You didn't.
You know, while I was home, I would love to talk to
no,
you. John.
definitely.
Nope.
I'm the only one who thought about it.
You are. I'm proud of you.
Ender doesn't know anyone who could probably come back their shit up. She was the one who literally saved her town. Like, she's like the only one probably capable enough that she knows in her repertoire of people that she actually closely knows. So, you can't lay that on Ender. She doesn't know anyone.
Kyr'nes didn't call anyone out of sheer politeness, and that sheer politeness may get him killed. We shall see.
It might. We're gonna see.
I mean, low-key, Zogle wouldn't put his family in danger, so he wouldn't say.
Also, that's just the most relatable death. Just get killed out of sheer politeness. Just, oh,
I
you
feel
stabbed me. Can I keep
What levels
this?
are these? Are the spells that you're making? The scrolls for?
One of them is a 3rd level spell, and the rest of
Third.
them are 2nd level.
I'm gonna ask for like 25 gold per level because I just can't find it.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
find it.
somewhere
It doesn't
in there.
exist.
So that's.
I mean, if you go according to wizards, it's 50 gold per level of the spell, and then yada yada hours. So, yeah.
Yeah. But that's like the
That's
actual.
for their spellbooks, though, right?
Yeah, that's like spellbook.
That's
That's like
for them to- that's
every
for them to
line of
transfer it
code in the
into-
arcane.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, if we-
right, but that's also scrolls are one-time use. Putting it into your spellbook is for multiple use.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
if we're looking at
You're
a
right.
spell as a computer program, a spell book is a flash drive full of every piece of information you need for the spell. Like it's every line of code.
You're right that a permanent is 50. So I'm gonna knock down that price, like thinking about that, and I'm gonna say like 10 per level, because this is like temporary. It's like a one-time use thing.
Okay.
So for the 3rd level, it would be 30, and then for each 2nd level, it would be 20.
So I'm gonna make as many as my gold allows.
Okay.
Also,
that
so I
gives
have
me-
4 normal healing elixirs and 3 like extra because I used my 2nd level spell slots to do them too. So I have a total of 7 healing elixirs primed and ready for this.
Okay.
Just sitting like out there, like
In the
ready,
bag.
like to chuck at someone when they need it.
Oh, I guess I should set you guys on Roll20 to not be looking at like an old encounter. That might be confusing.
For the rules
someone.
lawyers in the audience, that means I have 9 gold, 1 Thunderstep scroll, and 5 Dragon's Breath scrolls.
Nice.
That is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Oh, you did Thunderstep?
Yeah, I need a get out of jail free card.
That
and
is
to
a good
take
one.
someone with me.
Kid, I did mention in my initial post that I wanted to do some herbalism type things. So is there like healing poultices that I can put together, some bullshit?
Yeah. So with that, those are going to be things you can apply during like a short or long rest, and not necessarily like we're in the middle of battle, let's use this thing.
Okay, so it's more like med kit, but nature and bullshit. Got it.
Yeah. And we'll just go with it. Just,
Excellent. Rolling in the deep. Adele, get in here.
Get in here. Cool. Okay. Anybody else? Any other prep work? Yes.
I read your thing, your thingy. That's good. That's good to me.
That's good? Okay.
So how much like health?
How
will
much
I
health?
get?
Okay, well, the thing is, we never actually decided what kind of Fae Blue is, I don't think. Like, made an official decision. So we need to do that. Do you know? Do you want it to be like a sprite or a pixie or a quickling or a?
We said she would. I remember I thought about her being like those water thingy.
Like
water.
a nymph?
Yeah.
A naiad? But
Hold on.
naiads are like
I'm
big
scrolling.
humanoid things. I don't know.
Hold on, I'm flipping. Here we go.
Are naiad even
Here we
Fae?
go.
I feel like
Like
they're
ultimately, I don't
separate.
really mind.
And I mean, we don't have to
Roll.
necessarily,
I don't even know what's Fae anymore because in the 5th edition monster books, there's some shit that's Fae, that's monstrosities, and
crazy shit.
I'm not ready. Like centaurs, they're not considered Fae in 5th edition.
Really?
They're considered monstrosities.
That doesn't seem right. Okay, there are no nymph stats in here.
I mean, if a centaur is considered Fae, then a naiad as well, and dryads for that matter.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think blue is a naiad.
No, naiads are big
That's not what I
humanoid
have.
folk.
Okay, let's make her not a pixie because their base health is 1.
That could go very poorly.
I mean, you could maybe use the stats for like a dragon fairy.
That might work. Because we want her to be like a kind of like a familiar, but not quite. Like he's not going to be able. Like Azure can't cast his own spells through blue, but blue is capable of casting spells. So let's see for a sprite. Oh, their base health is 2. Okay, let's look at fairy dragon. let's use somebody else's stats here. Because I know fairy dragons can be familiars. So that's like, I think that's a good, like appropriately balanced kind of thing.
Yeah, because I think they have certain magic as well attached to them. I can't remember though. I've
Blue's
seen
gonna
a fairy
have
dragon.
Blue has her own magic. She's
Perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna let Azure train Blue. Fairy dragon. Okay, so go ahead and add 14 health onto your base total, Azure. Cool.
And I'll like, but for now she just has a cantrip, so it doesn't matter. But
yeah,
maybe we can talk about that later. For spell slot, does she has her own or?
Yeah.
How
She'll
much
definitely
did you say
have.
I should add?
You should add 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah. We'll work out like a system for giving blue spell slots.
Okay.
We'll figure that out. And like for now, like you said, for now it doesn't really matter, but we'll have to talk about it later. Also, you did have armor made for her.
Yeah.
So because she's pretty small and a fairy dragon already has like 14 hit points, if you add armor onto that, maybe like 16 hit point or 16 armor points. Does that sound reasonable to everybody? 16?
Oh,
armor
absolutely.
16 inches.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
more than me.
And that's a tiny. That's a tiny beast, isn't it?
Yeah, with armor on. So yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we need to work out with Blue?
So 14 HP and 16 armor class. Okay.
Yes. And just so everybody else knows how that works, so their health pools are now linked, which means damage and healing to Azure is also damage and healing to Blue, and vice versa. And because of that, Azure has a little bit more health. And yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Love it.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think we're finally. Does anybody have anything else?
I don't.
Yeah, did you want to go get me like a cappuccino? Like,
Oh, man, I'll take a
in your-
matcha.
In your sleep, Zogle, you awaken in a cold sweat with a demon sitting on your chest.
Hey, do you want to help me in a war right now?
You want to be a pal? You want to be a bro? You help me out.
Yeah, I'm not worried about my whole soul situation. Can you just help me with this situation?
Oh,
Okay, so
I'm ready to have calming. I have an entire bottle of ice water in here.
good.
Choice.
You'll need it.
I'm probably gonna get up and make tea at some point.
Oh, I've already called in some favors. I have a line of Coke coming. I'm just.
A line of
I mean,
Highly.
Coca-Cola. If there's any TOS
I was gonna say,
members-
Terms of Service has some real big things to say about that one, there, bud.
So
yeah, that
you just ordered someone to bring you Coca-Cola. It's fine. Just bring you a 6-pack of Coca-Cola. It's fine.
so the morning of the battle. Okay. So you all awaken to the sound of marching boots. There are, over the last few weeks, many troops have been sent from other regions in support of their political allies in Rodavine. There's a lot of mages. The main additional force is like battle mages from Duver. The Rodavine Guard, of course, is there. They're not super highly trained. There are a few small attachments from places like Belwyn and other like small cities and stuff like that. The old tavern, the Last Chance Tavern on the shoulder of Rodavine, has been converted into a temporary guild hall for the Explorers Guild. So there's a long queue for you all to go down the elevator at the back of Rodavine. And as you are descending, you see spread out all around the Titan's feet, a large tent city has popped up because not all the soldiers were able to be stationed up top, and because it was logistically simpler. When you arrive at the bottom, Azure, you are greeted by two people on horseback and one on a large hound, who are leading a decent sized group, and of course this is the Masters Guild members. God, I have so many names.
Craiglag
Krevlok, Remen, and Avis. And Krevlok waves you down and says, "We've already got our orders. Are you ready?"
Yeah, we are ready.
All right. We're going to be leading the charge. So, I'll see you out there.
All right, lead us to paradise.
And they ride their horses past you as shoot, where'd your names go? As Gremmin, the robed figure passes by you. You hear like a chorus of whispers, and they say, "Good luck."
I'll whisper back. I don't need it, but thank you.
Nice. You all, you've basically been instructed that the four of you are trusted and resourceful enough that you're allowed to kind of do as you please, as long as you don't get in the way of any of the like major commanders and things. You've been given kind of free roam of the battlefield at the Crown's order, because they know that you're capable.
Of course.
Yeah. Victus, as he gave you those orders, did note that like if you throw up a wall of water in the middle of his men or anything like that, like you're probably gonna have to pay for some repairs.
Oh.
As we're going down the elevator, Kyr'nes turns to Endr and hands her one of his Dragon's Breath scrolls. I had to check who can cast it, and apparently only Endr can also cast Dragon's Breath. So he hands her one of the Dragon's Breath scrolls, and he says, "Listen, you ever need you ever need my help and I'm not there? Use this. You'll be able to do what I can do for about a minute."
Oh, so you are easily replaceable.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
I mean, you kind of walked into your own on that one.
That's fair. I did kind of hand you that one. I would hand these scrolls to either of you, but I don't think you guys can use them. Sorry, they're mine.
They're mine.
That's fine. You can go ahead and keep your terrible breath. I don't mind. Guys, going back home is awesome. I feel so much like energy, and I feel really good about the fact that I can insult every single one of you to the grave.
Let's hope that's farther off than it looks at the present moment.
Nice. So as the sun is rising behind you upon the battlefield, the shadow of Rodovine stretches out before him. Above you, sort of in the sky out in front of the Titan's face, Oriana has actually been she's been conscripted to pass like in mass messages onto the battlefield from the Crown, who are currently stationed at their citadel. And so there's every once in a while you see like a flash ordering different troop movements and making sure that everyone's in correct position, sort of.
So she's like Jumbotron directing people,
Exactly.
basically.
Exactly.
That's
nice.
Yeah.
Go, Oriana.
Who has the scroll?
What?
Which scroll?
You're right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
like
scroll from the mad scientist.
oh,
dude.
I think that'd be
countdown
Kyr'nes.
scroll. I do
The
have the
timer,
countdown
yeah.
scroll. Yes.
Okay. Well, if you were to look at the countdown scroll,
I think Kyr'nes is actually like actively checking the countdown scroll. Like,
yeah, more and more the face is starting to appear, with only the central circle still turning into position. It spins like a clock, and even though it isn't correct clock positions, you can almost feel this countdown coming, right? Like you can almost feel like you're within minutes of this attack. In the far distance, there is a kind of to each side of you. There's a pair of immense rumblings, and from the mountains, in like miles and miles and miles away, you see two immense bodies grow into the sky, and they're actually very familiar to you. These are, you recognize the faces of Asgar and Raga, the gods of conflict. Watching down at you on the battlefield, and they're very excited. They kind of like, they're flicking each other coins and having a muted, like, godly conversation about, you know, who they think is going to come out victorious.
Cool.
Kyr'nes, as you're watching the scroll, the countdown comes to a close, and you're able to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think as it's counting down, Kyr'nes is mumbling in the countdown in Draconic, like out of nerves.
For sure.
You know, it's a lot more helpful if you mention that in common.
Well, they're almost here. Sorry.
There's a new shaking much closer to you. The ground, about 2 or 3 miles away from Rodovine, shatters and falls, revealing several, like, large digging machines and a ramp that leads down into the bowels of the earth. And up from this ramp comes spilling forth the army of Matthatter. They're assorted races, assorted creatures. There definitely seems to be several sets of, like, hobgoblins, like an army of hobgoblins, basically. There are assorted beasts in chains. 2 massive dragons take flight into the sky.
You see Kyr'nes' eyes boil with rage as his hand tightens on the staff of Angry. He is furious at his kinsmen being bound like this. They're not tools.
Oh, the dragons aren't bound. The creatures are bound. The dragons are not bound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're here because they want to be.
Yeah, they're choosing to kick our ass.
Okay, less furious, now actually genuinely nervous.
Yeah, and those are like a red and a black. Like, they're like nasty ones.
Big nasty boys.
Yeah, big nasty boys. The centerpiece of this army emerges from the ground. Giant tank treads, right? An immense black metal body. The front is a smooth curved surface, and there are tiny spots of yellow that dot the sides of the body. It's probably it's several hundred feet tall. Like it is an absolute massive beast of a machine. And as it emerges from the hole, and there is no more debris falling upon it, the lens at the front of the cap at the front of this machine lifts like an eye to reveal a massive lens that looks like the eye of a bug. And it's constructed of like much smaller yellow lenses, and it slowly grinds towards Rodavine. That's my description. That's what the setting is.
Oh.
How? So it's like
Fuck.
it's like 2 miles out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I was gonna have Kyr'nes take like a small pot shot at it because he totally would, but not at 2 miles out. He knows there's no way he's hitting it.
Yeah.
We are far.
This is gonna get real interesting real quick.
Anybody got an idea for the dragons in the sky?
Staff of the anger?
Yes.
Glances down
Give
at it
the
like
angry boys another angry boy's soul. That's a good idea.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
and
suggesting we give it.
when the red dragon takes
when the
flight in
dragon's
the sky,
shaky.
the dragon,
The
Kyr'nes, you hear a voice from the staff that goes, "Yes, yes."
You know they're probably going to kill me and incinerate you, right?
I'm trapped in a magic item. They can't destroy me that easily.
Also, to lighten our spirits just before the battle, I have ramen post-it notes, like with like ramen noodles on them. So
Beautiful.
Hey.
I love that.
just to lighten the mood before we all probably die and have to create new characters for next session.
Good thing I had that done.
Oh goodness. There is a large spark above your heads, and you look up and see in reverse a message from Oriana that says, "Melkadrin, surrender now, or we will destroy your army."
Well, I'm glad she has faith.
Yeah, there's no response. The army just keeps surging forward.
I forgot for like half a second that we weren't doing this by ourselves, and I was like, "Oh, we're so screwed."
Like 2 dragons.
One dragon with like a very high level party is enough trouble.
So Zogle's like just looking around and going, I kind of wish it was raining.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like that'd be more dramatic.
I think dramatics are the least of our problems right now, Zogle.
Well,
Yeah.
this is no fun. According to what my dad always says, the more dramatic, the better the warrior. Or something.
The order comes down from above you that says, "March forward." And the combined armies of the Battle of Rodavine approach each other. Where would you guys position yourselves in this sort of this sprawling army that's around you. Both fronts probably are like a mile long. They're not like super dense mile long, but like the two armies have kind of spread out out that large.
I'd say far back.
Yeah, I was
Far
gonna
back.
say Kyr'nes would be like, if anything, mid-right flank, kind of close enough
so
to
he's-
shoot spells, far enough back that he's not gonna get decked in the face.
Okay, so are you guys staying together, or are you?
I think it'd be wise to stay together. Quite frankly.
Yeah, I'll stay as in front of them as I can, but still with the part.
Okay.
Doing
Also,
the
like-
old tankadoodle.
Like kind of like back right side, letting your troops take the brunt of the attack.
Yep, troops first, then it'll be me as tank, and then all my squishy mages behind.
Okay. As you're walking forward, you all hear a familiar voice calling out to you, and it says, "Oh, friends, I'm so glad that I found you. I've been terribly nervous." And,
Jeremy!
Jeremy, the swordsman steps forward.
Fuck.
Jeremy, the
This kid's
Level
gonna get
2
himself
fighter.
killed. Poor kid is gonna get himself freaking killed.
You've made some
Why are
wonderful
you
progress.
here?
I have as much right to fight as you do. You big stupid animal that probably can't talk right now. Oh, you didn't
No,
fight
I
an animal,
can, because I'm going to cast magic before I turn into
did you?
something.
Oh, fair.
I
Also,
would
I
like
guess.
to headbutt him for calling me.
Oh, okay. Also, I guess that. I guess technically you can save your shape, so you wouldn't have to stay in.
Yeah. That's a bonus action, so I'm okay.
Okay.
Also, my character sheet has not yet opened, and I tried to open it before we started.
Everyone's favorite. You may want to try opening it again.
You should get a
I'm trying.
picture of it. Yeah. So he kind of wishes you luck, and he says, I've got to get back to my regiment, but I hope that I see you all after.
You shouldn't. You should stay with us.
Oh,
Azure.
He's so gonna die if you stay there. At least we are behind, and like
The
We can
closer to the
protect him.
crown he stays, the safer he'll be. Victus can explode things in multiple varying shapes.
Zoggle's right.
tell you what, Zogle and Azure, make persuasion checks against each
Oh
other.
no!
Fuck.
Let's have a persuasion contest.
Beautiful.
No. Oh.
This is gonna be interesting.
where's my roll 20?
Probably not.
How'd you do?
Even with a +5, I got 9.
You got 9. Oh,
Oh
Ugh.
my god. Wait, my roll 20 needs to reload.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Loading, please wait.
Please hold.
Roll20 must be fantastically complex on the back end to take this long to load.
I rolled
Yes!
8.
No way!
Wait, you beat him?
I
Yeah.
did!
I got it.
That's bonkers!
Wait, are you not trained in persuasion?
No.
No, he's
I'm
all
trained
about
in
deception. Yeah.
Damn! Got it. Fucking nailed it.
Well, Jeremy says, Zogle's probably right. I should get back with the others. But good luck. And he
Yeah.
takes
If you
off.
die, think about me.
Nice.
Even if you don't die, think about the stupid things he
Like-
says.
if you don't die, think about Zogle.
Ooh, I like that one better.
Oof.
Like, trust
Malcadron,
me,
I
like
might.
he was
Can
already
I
thinking
switch
about it already.
sides?
Can I switch sides? Um, yeah, so you, the two armies, it takes about, a good between 10 and 20 minutes because I'm not good at math. Uh, and the troops at the front begin to like sprint into each other. There are goblins being flung through the air. There are, there's hobgoblins. There are some large beasts. Like there's several giants. Excuse me, on the side of the enemy, of course. And as the first one, a large hill giant, meets your troops, it indiscriminately swings a massive club that's made from like half a tree and launches your people and its own people into the air.
How close are we about now?
If you're at the back, you're probably... I'd say probably a good, if you're towards the back, I'd say 500 feet.
Okay, gotta wait a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you continue your march, there is an immense flash of light from behind you, from the crown, and three. It almost looks like comets come flying from the towers, and circle each other. One's green, one's white, and one's purple. And they fly to the dragons and begin to encircle them and cast magic at them as the members of the crown take on these large beasts.
Would you look at that? That druid actually knew something.
Yes. As this happens over your head, several goblins get thrown by larger creatures into the midst of your charging soldiers, and three of them land squarely in front of the four of you, swords drawn.
Oh, no, time like the present, and my eyes are gonna go like this weird shade of sky, and I will call lightning down.
Okay. What do I do?
Okay, a storm
Dexterity.
cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point that you can see in range of directly above you. When casting the spell, you choose a point you could see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud at that point. Each creature within 5 feet must
Do I
make
need to make a dexterity check?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how many are going to need a roll. I'm going to try to aim it my best to make sure that my friends don't get hit, but as many of the enemies get struck down as possible.
Okay.
And
What's
dexterity saving throw.
No,
3d10 lightning damage.
How far around is this thing? Like what's the size of the impact?
So it's 5 feet from where I'm calling down, but it's a 60-foot cloud.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're fine to not hit people. Miss. Okay, so that's 9, 8, 6. No, none of them made their dexterity check.
Hold on.
Oh boy. Apparently, for whatever reason, my character sheet is having to download. Hello?
12
Apple, you
points of
trash fire?
12 points of damage each?
Yes.
Okay. You fry them. There's nothing left.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, there's stuff left. Like, you didn't obliterate them, but they're dead. They're super dead.
They're very charred.
They're very charred.
I think Kyr'nes was moving to cast another weather-related spell because he saw the clouds start gathering. He's like, "Yeah, I'm here for it," and then the goblins just get fried, and he's like, "Oh, all right, I'll hang on to that."
All right, that's fine. Yeah. there's a cry from a nearby soldier that maybe draws your attention of shock, like from seeing this lightning, and as he calls out, he gets stabbed in the back by a dagger. There is a humanoid standing behind him. It appears to be a woman, but she has snake-like eyes. And she's holding her dagger. Nearby her, there are two like more snake-like people. They've got like tails and shit. And one of them is a bowman, and the other one is holding a large axe. And they've set their sights on you.
I think Kyr'nes
Are they still under that cloud?
Yes.
Kyr'nes, do you want to smack him first?
Yeah, I was gonna say Kyr'nes having like had this spell ready, he just, I don't know, shouts something cool in Draconic, and probably actually literally something cool because he just is panicking.
Something cool.
Yeah, and then he casts Snillock Snowball Swarm, a 5-foot radius sphere centered on the one that just did the stabbing. Make a dex save, 3d6 on a fail, or half as much on a success.
Okay, it was a 20, and then it was a 2. So that didn't happen.
Ooh. Did we freeze? Hello?
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 Hello? I don't think I caught the roll.
Rolled a 2.
Rolled a 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that's 3d6. Ooh, and I finished redesigning my dice, so maybe they'll play nice now.
Good.
3d6, that's 8.
8? Okay. You said this is like snowballs? Is
Yeah,
that what you said?
it's like snowballs and hail and stuff. It's assorted
Yeah,
ice.
it's a really great spell. It's
It really is.
It's like that scene from Elf, you know, when he all of a sudden has all these snowballs and starts chucking them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that spell.
Yeah. Well, you didn't kill her.
8 damage.
She looks pretty pissed though,
Mm.
and she's cold-blooded, so like doubly so.
I have always wanted to use this line. Do you know what happens when a lizard gets struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else.
That's the best line ever written. X-Men's amazing.
I
love
love-
X-Men.
Yeah, I would like to shock their asses if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah.
Is True Strike a bonus
Do it.
action or an action?
Is initiative just thrown to the wind? It's just
It's a
Yeah,
10-minute
kinda.
concentration spell, and I can electrocute every asshole.
We're gonna get into some initiative stuff, but right now it's just kind of chaos, and it's just everything's happening at once, sort of, which is how initiative is supposed to work. 11, so like 13.
Let me check on the 13. I don't think so, but let me try.
It shouldn't. I'm sorry, guys. I have a little bit of a cold right now, so I'm a little gross. Sorry.
Yeah,
oh
no, the
good.
13.
It's that time of the year, my dude.
It is.
13
Around
doesn't
like
make-
a billion more people.
Okay, so she gets struck by lightning. Actually, at least one of the other dudes is probably in it, so we'll say like the big warrior dude is. Nope, he didn't make it. He rolled a 2.
Wait,
Go
if
team.
the big warrior dude is in the range of the lightning bolt, then he also got hit by Snowball Swarm.
Right.
Because they're the same.
Sure. I didn't know how to do a giant battle. Okay.
It's fair. You're doing it exactly how I would be doing it, which is improvise as much as possible.
Yes.
Great news is I'm rolling shitty too. That's 8 points of.
8 points. Okay. Yeah, they get like kind of charred a little bit.
Anybody else have a plan
Yeah, do
here?
you guys want to make
No?
I'm still
Uh,
actively waiting for my character sheet, but
Hmm.
I'm sneaking towards the lady with the dagger, and I want to steal her dagger.
Okay, make a stealth roll for me.
As that's going on, Kyr'nes finger guns and casts True Strike on the dagger lady.
yeah. I'm so glad you're using that.
I rolled 15.
15? Okay, let me... she did not see you, and now we're going to do... So when you get to her, like kind of through the chaos of battle, we're going to do a strength contest, but you have advantage because she doesn't know you're there.
Okay.
So...
It's gonna be awful, but... Strength -1.
Yeah, -1.
Okay, I rolled a 2, -1. You
Okay.
get a 1.
She...
With
She
advantage?
crit, so...
You rolled a 2
He's
yeah,
with
just got a
advantage?
real tough grab on this dagger already.
Did you roll that 2 with advantage?
No. Oh, I forgot.
Oh.
I got advantage, but
But she crit, so it's
right,
probably...
yeah. I
I'm so
rolled 18.
sorry.
It's okay.
So you're able to like kind of grab onto it, and she like turns and like shoulder checks you, to get you off of her blade. Endr, do you have an action? All right, I know you're having trouble.
See, this is the issue. Ender's a healer, so I'm like scrolling through like my spellbook app. I'm like, what spells do I have?
Yeah.
Because like she doesn't need to heal anything yet, so she's just like,
I mean, you have your wizard spells.
I'm looking through those. Most of those are used for healing or protection.
Fair.
Protection's good.
I think. What's the range on this?
Oh, BT dubs, during this fight, I am transforming into a giant constrictor snake.
Great.
You should know.
I'm just. If there's just a line of enemies in front of Endr, she's just gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost? Okay, yeah, sure. Do they have to make a dex, or is that a spell
I
attack?
have Ray of Frost
Um,
on here. Let me look.
A
I have
frigid
Ray-
beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage, and the speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Super
Make that
easy.
attack. Make at least 2. Like if it's a line, then probably only 2.
Yeah. So I just roll to attack first, and then I roll my damage.
Yep.
Do I add anything to this?
You had your
It's
spellcasting
your
mod,
spell
right?
attack. Yeah.
Your spell
have
attack,
no-
which is
It's
Your
your
spell attack
proficiency plus your
is-
spell modifier. Yeah.
is
I don't know what my spell mod
It's
is.
3
what my
plus
number is.
what your spell mod is, which I think is 3. I can check that.
If my
You're using it through your wizard spell slots, right? So that's your
Mhm.
intelligence modifier. So what was your intelligence modifier?
I don't remember.
I
Well,
have
what did
it
you
one
roll?
moment.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
An 18. It hits. I don't know. Why didn't you just say you rolled an 18? It hits.
They're snakes. They're not heavily plated. Whatever.
Do your damage. Damn it.
4.
4? Okay.
You know what? At least their speed is like halved. Let's
is.
just be happy about that.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Snakes are gonna do their thing. They
Aw, if they were right in front of me, I could have done shock and grasp and tased them like I did last time.
For reference, your spell for wizard is +4.
so
And I am doing my best to be a big heckin' boy in front of them.
Oh yeah, no, they've noticed you. The dagger lady, she actually takes a swipe at you, Azure, but she misses because I don't think a 7 hits your AC, huh?
It
Nope.
doesn't.
Okay, so like 7 plus 5 probably. Yeah, that's only like a 12, which is a miss. Yeah.
That would have hit Endr.
The archer and the axe dude are both gonna take attacks at Zogle. So the archer takes a shot. Does a 13 hit a giant snake's AC?
Nope, especially since it's a combat shape.
Okay. And the other dude, he's gonna run up and and take a giant fucking swing with his axe, cleave right into you.
He's gonna ask you a question.
He's gonna ask you a question.
Excellent. I love being asked questions.
He does 9 damage
It's
to you.
excellent.
It's excellent.
Ooh,
We're all
nice.
real sharp tonight.
I don't like it.
All right, none of that.
There's no way we would have been able to get to it.
You're in the
All right,
middle of
look.
a fight. It would be so easy for me
Guys.
to just say you got stabbed. Like, you don't understand.
Clearly, if we keep this up, he's going to have an axe to grind with us.
He takes a multi-attack action.
I was gonna say he's axing a whole
Yeah,
panel
fine.
Let
here
us have
now.
our
Does
fun
it-
so we don't have anxiety attacks, kid. Come
He
on.
misses. He missed it. Anyway. Whatever. Okay. It's back to you guys. If you wanna.
Oh, good. There's a boy right in front of me. I'm going to strangle it with my snake body.
Great.
Strangle.
That's
Okay.
a +6 to hit. Give me uno momento.
Also, Endr, can I what's your passive perception?
Passive perception? Let me look,
Mhm.
because I have her character sheet open right now. Her passive perception is 12.
Okay. Hey.
I
Good to know.
take it that 20 hurts.
20 hertz. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's 2d8 plus 4.
Mhm.
That's 16 points of damage, and if he's not dead, he's grappled.
Yeah. He's grappled. Endr.
Mm.
You become aware of someone trying to like get up behind you, and when you turn, you see a soldier, just dressed in like Rodovine attire.
Okay, I was like, is this an enemy one or is it one of ours? Because otherwise I would be like shock and grasp them in the throat, just like.
Well, when you turn around and look at him, his eyes shift to yellow, and he says, Melkadrin wishes to speak to you personally.
What the fuck?
He says when you all are finished playing. And at this point,
Playing?
he deflects and monk kidney punches a soldier. He says, when you're finished playing, blah, he will see you inside of the machine. And he his eyes shift back and he backs away.
And there's like. Playing? I firstly relay this to everyone. Okay, does he want to speak to just me personally, to Endr personally, or the group?
From context, it's the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
You're
just
able
like,
to gather that much.
I was just like, I feel like Endr's like, that's kind of like a shock moment. He's like, this is fucking considered playing for him.
I have no idea that I forget that I can't talk while I'm in an animal shape, so I'm like, all right, well, let's kick his ass in a minute, and I would like to beat a motherfucker with another mother.
Okay. Well, you already made your attack, so let's let other people do their
Yes.
thing.
Snake sounds.
I think
Snake sounds.
hearing this message from Melkadron via Endr, I think Kyr'nes goes, gonna need my spells, and he yeets the dagger of returning at the stabby lady.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Alright, I get advantage on that, and it's a dex weapon, right? Daggers are dex weapons. I think.
Are you proficient in dagger?
Yes, sorcerers actually get
yeah,
proficiency
sorcerers.
in dagger, which is
Oh,
They get to
good.
be stabby
Interesting.
boys.
I feel like that's a pretty
I was-
common one.
I was super worried that all of us had a item that we weren't proficient.
I'm actually proficient in something else besides my quarterstaff, which I can't remember.
You're
think I'm,
proficient in all armors too.
I'm proficient in all armor, but I wear none of it. It's fine.
Alright,
This is
2d20
Thanks, Cleric.
plus proficiency plus 1, so 2d20 plus 4. That is a 12 plus 4 is 16.
16?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage for
Dagger
that shot.
is 1d4 plus 1, I think.
Kick its ass. Kick its ass.
God, why is writing in Japanese?
Well, I just found a bug in my dice, but I got 5.
5? Okay, yeah. So, Azure, as she's kind of like backed you off of her, she goes to take a second. Like she finishes her first slash, and she goes to take her second, and like right in her temple, just dagger, just
Kyr'nes.
and she falls over. And a second later, the dagger like wobbles in her head on the ground, and then
Then Jik, whoop.
Yep. Catches it blade up because he's feeling cool.
Is it my turn? Does that mean it's my turn?
yeah, you and Endr both have like you can do stuff if you want.
Okay. Well, I want to grab her dagger that
Mhm.
she has,
Mhm.
and I put it in my bag.
Okay. It's nice. It's like a stiletto, and the handle has a snake wrapped around it. So
Oh.
And I
dig it. Fancy.
where is it? Fuck. My God, where is he?
We should totally train him in like Poisoner's Kit so that he can be the most roguey bard on the face of the planet.
So there are some alive, right? Still
yeah,
alive.
there's 2 snakes. One of them is like an axie dude, and he's being like constricted. It's really ironic you chose a snake to fight these things.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it great?
And then the other one is an archer.
Okay. Could I? So, like, does Blue get a turn and I get a turn, or we get both a turn together?
I'm
I
tempted
think
to
right now
give
it's a free for all. I think.
Yeah, but
Well-
I am tempted to give you both a turn.
Yeah.
So the way 5th edition runs, it looks like familiars do get their own turn, or anything that's familiar light.
I'm okay with you guys both having a turn, even if that's not how it's supposed to work. I think
Okay.
that would be fine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
In is that a word? Unison?
Yep.
Okay. We both use vicious mockery.
Okay, which one are you targeting?
Nice.
The Archie
Okay.
Bowie kind of guy.
Can we call that heckling?
Nice.
Just
Cool.
in
He
concert, y'all
needs to make
shout
a wisdom saving
insults.
throw. Is that right? Or
Wisdom,
charisma, or
yeah.
Wisdom. Okay. 8 and 3. Okay, yeah, he definitely failed.
Okay. Both of them?
He failed both of the vicious mockeries. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like he rolled an 8 and a 3, and then
Okay.
like because he's like an archer, so his wisdom isn't like amazing.
Are you going to heckle him to death? Because that's amazing.
Okay, well then he takes 1d4 per.
So since we
So
rolled
I have a question. Do I
2d4.
have to add my spell attack to that 1d4 or nah?
No, I think
What is spell
attack
attack for?
it's just to hit. Like because some spells are the opponent has to make a save, and then some spells are like as if you're attacking them with another weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I roll 2 of them. So 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, yeah. A single tear drops from his eye as he looks at you and the mean ass things that you just said to him.
We're like,
Aw.
you are Ugly.
You're not.
And his next attack roll, he has disadvantage on the next attack roll
Okay.
makes before the end of its next turn.
Cool.
Um,
Endr, do you want to do anything, or presumably?
Yeah,
Is there
Endr. Actually,
any-
there's somebody that could use some healing.
who needs healing currently? My brain has been like trying to keep up with everything because I fried it a little bit today studying.
I think I'm the only
Um,
one that's taken damage, actually.
How much health do you have?
How much do I have, or how much do I lost? Very separate question.
Both.
I'm not hurting that bad, but I've lost 9 points of
Out of how much?
60.
Okay. Cause like I have very like limited spell slots. First of all, because I don't have many, but I do have elixirs that I can give you. So would Zogle, would you like
That's
an elixir?
creepy. I'm a snake. I don't know where I'm going to put it.
You can grab it with your tail and just go.
Stranger.
Yeah, just opens her cloak.
Or you can
You
hold
want
off.
prison.
I mean, I'm going to be this shape for the next 6 hours, so I don't really mind.
So all I can do is give you like a 2d4 plus 2. So if you want one now, I can give you one.
Nah, let me pop this guy like a zit, and then we can work.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Is there anything within like grabby reach of me?
You have Witch Bolt if you want to be zappy and not grab things.
I know, but I'm also trying to just use
Oh, cantrips, yeah.
cantrips until I absolutely have to burn my spell slots.
If you have a targeted cantrip, you can go against the dude that I'm currently squeezing like a potato.
Is poison spray targeted?
I mean, I think you can extend your hand towards a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. This creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Yeah, it doesn't say creatures in the area, so.
So you could do that to what's the range on it? I'm sorry.
The range is 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, so you could probably do that to the axe one, and if you wanted to charge the other one, you could probably do that too.
Sure,
Oh, I
I'll
thought
do
the
that.
other one died of being sad.
No, I'm sorry.
I guess I'll do that. So first of all, let me make a attack or no, they needed. Oh, kid needs to come back, but the dude.
I'm
needs
Oh
here.
to
no,
I'm sorry,
404,
my,
kid not found.
No, my puppy was crying at the door, so I had to.
Oh, it's a puppo! Hello, puppo.
This is me.
Look, it's a mop head.
Oh.
It's so cute.
All right, take your rope.
Hi,
and it's time for you to
baby.
leave. Go. Okay, ready? See rope? There it goes. Go get your rope. Good girl. Okay, you're going to attack
They
one?
need to. They need to make a con saving throw.
Okay. Which one is it? The axe one or the
See,
other one?
well, I would like to ideally try and do both if possible.
Yeah, they're not close enough together.
No.
So he rolled a 19. So I think he makes a save.
Yeah.
Trance.
Damn.
Okay.
Since I'm like right up there, like next to Zogle with this dude, can I just reach up and zap him? Not Zogle, the dude.
Yeah. Is this like a bonus action or?
Is Shocking Grasp a bonus action?
We lost her.
Oh.
I think it's an action, but I mean, she did
Hello?
have to skip out.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
shocking grasp is a touch range. So if I'm right there next to Zogle and this dude, I just want to reach up and touch the dude and be like, "Zzz."
Okay. What is your like? Is that a bonus action or?
It's
I
a
was gonna-
cantrip, but
What is
So
it,
what's its
action?
casting
your
time?
action.
Yeah. What's the casting time?
Just your action.
Action. Okay. So I'm gonna let the snake dudes go, and then
Okay.
I guess this is why we should roll for initiative.
Yeah, I was like, if you're just gonna let us go wild here, I can just go like. Zzz.
Snake dude in Zoggle's grasp tries to get out. Rolls like a 14.
Nope.
Okay, so he's still getting squeezed. And the archer dude has disadvantage, and he started with a 4. And an 8. Okay, I'm rolling like shit today.
Hey, that's good for us.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so he misses. Okay, now you can shocking grasp the dude.
Zzz.
Yeah, he did.
And you do get advantage on the attack.
Yes.
It does
it's-
2d8 now because of your level.
Huh?
It does 2d8 instead of 1d8 lightning damage now.
Oh, because I am 5th
don't-
level. Very
Mhm.
correct.
Well, do you
Well,
have
no,
to
this
be
does-
fifth level
this-
in
no.
Wizard?
Yeah, it is.
Mm,
That's a good question. Do cantrips scale off of your total level when you're multiclassing or your class's level?
kid.
Let me look at what this says.
'Cause that will-
sometimes it'll say like your wizard level or your
Yeah.
or
It
It
just
just
says
says when you
spells
reach fifth
increases when
level.
you reach 5th level.
when you reach 5th level. Oh yeah, then that would just be total.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect then.
If it doesn't
2d8.
specifically say like spellcasting level.
2d8.
2d8. Do
2. So 10.
10. Yeah, he gets shocked to death. He's dead.
Oh, yeah.
The only one left is the archer. And seeing his friends die, he absconds into the crowd.
God.
Scones,
I would
huh?
like to electrocute his as he's trying to run away.
Okay. That's a dex roll, right? Well, he's a dexy dude.
Damn it.
But he still only rolled like a 14. So
Good luck! Hold on one second. Let me rephrase. 3d10.
3d10. Yep. Do it.
Oh, that would be 24 points of damage.
He dies.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Zappy.
You're not going nowhere.
Like you see his skeleton, like
Like cartoon style, like
cartoon style. Yeah, exactly.
he T-poses and we see his skeletal model.
In the sky above you, you see a massive explosion as Victus hits the black dragon with a fireball and sends it sprawling towards the ground. The red dragon roars, and from the hole that the army emerged from, winged beasts begin to emerge. And you recognize some of the shapes as some of the demons that were being experimented on in this recent Jupiter.
Yay.
Bet they're not very happy.
Hey.
Oh, dick.
Coming to aid the dragon. So yeah, that's the battle rages on around you.
I think Kyr'nes shouts to the party, machine time!
Hmm?
Kyr'nes shouts to the party like, machine time, yes?
I guess I'm gonna start crawling towards the machine.
Okay.
Machine, yeah.
You guys are several hundred feet away, and you start to notice you can see the machine more clearly now, and each of the little yellow dots on that dot the side of the machine are in like held in place by kind of like a metal bracket. some of the mages from Duver come into range, and they sort of like help each other cast like a large fireball, which they throw at the machine. And as the fireball flies towards the machine, it suddenly there's a small flash in one of these yellow things, and the fireball
Fuck.
dissipates.
Oh
Fucking
no.
beholder eyes, isn't it? It's the fucking beholder's eyes. You piece of shit, kid.
Wait! Kyr'nes has beholder eyes.
You do have beholder eyes.
Can I do anything with those?
Do you have a power source?
Do I have? We have
And
multiple
research
lightning
to
spells.
I mean, light isn't enough.
No, like lightning, electrical power source.
Lightning. I would say you haven't like taken the time to research this, so it's probably a no. But
I was
yeah.
gonna ask if.
Beholder,
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I roll like a nature roll to like get lucky on shocking grass? Maybe
No.
like make a frog's leg jump kind of thing. But okay.
No, yeah. And you are close enough now to see that the front lens is made up of many, many beholder eyes.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Uh-oh.
Fucking phenomenal. This is gonna be wonderful.
Yeah. And it's also not seeming to serve any kind of a use in this fight. It's not like fighting anyone. It's just kind of like
There.
fizzing spells that come at it, and it is marching ever onward towards Duver.
I think I know what they want
That's what I mean.
Well, not that Zogle can say anything, obviously, because he's a snake, but the guy cast magic while he's in it, so that means there potentially is not eyes inside
What
the
guy cast
room.
magic while he was in it?
Malcadron,
When?
because he said
Because he possessed that
I'm
dude.
gonna guess the possessed dude
No,
is
that was a beholder,
magically-
or excuse, not a beholder. But that's a not a mimic, a
a doppelganger.
a doppelganger. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. That was a doppelganger.
Dunkins.
Well, damn.
Ooh. Azure,
Well-
don't you have heat metal?
I do.
Ooh.
I have an idea.
That would be
Could-
super effective.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you cast heat metal on one of the brackets and it would like deform and heck up the eye? Probably. Because it seems like it's a very sensitive instrument.
So you want to use magic to do that?
You're going to use
Admittedly.
magic on
Admittedly,
the
that may not be the best idea.
anti-magic.
Yeah,
Although we still haven't figured out if my beast shape counts as magic.
Do you really want to try?
I mean,
If we're
I
going
mean,
near it, it's going to happen one way or another.
Yeah. I mean, technically, if blue doesn't like explode, then you shouldn't explode either.
She doesn't disappear into nothingness, so I should be okay, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Because
gonna-
you're still like human, like.
Yeah, I'm a little sketchy on the details, but I don't think it matters that much. So for now, we'll say you can be in snake form near the machine.
I'm a snake. Yay, snake.
Okay, additional rules question. This is not a magic ability, this is an ability of the Dragonborn. Would my Dragon's Breath, like my innate ability, not the actual spell, would my innate ability, could I blast it at the metal enough for it to be brittle so I could bap it and it would shatter?
Because that's like his body. That's like a bodily
yeah.
function for him.
You can definitely cast your Dragon's Breath. If that plan worked, like you would have to do one eye at a time. It's not like they're super densely packed together. It's like there's one here and there's one like 40 feet that way and like that.
All
Does
I
it-
can
and they
think
form
of
a
is the
field around.
Oh, like, I know what you mean. Like, I was thinking, like, we break one of the eyes and climb into the machine through there.
Oh, you don't have to. There are several staircases up the side, which were apparently used for construction. And at the top of a few of them, there are doors to the inside.
Oh.
One of which, as you approach, is helpfully uh, pulled open by a gray-skinned figure, and it doesn't have a mouth, but its face muscles like grin at you, like specifically looking clearly at you guys, and it sort of waves you in before disappearing into the bowels of the machine.
Also, when you first described this, this is all I can think of how like this like machine looks. Like I don't know why, like the different like eyes thing. You saying that there's like multiple eyes and shit. This is all I thought of.
It's that's Nausicaa, right?
Yes.
I love
the
Nausicaa.
own.
Yes.
I love.
Yes.
Is my character sheet finally downloaded?
So there is an open entrance that you can use. It will require you to kind of ride one of the treads up to the staircase, grab onto the backside of it and like let it lift you.
That sounds like it's requiring dexterity. This is gonna go poorly.
It sure is.
This is gonna go poorly.
So you can use. I'll allow you to use dexterity or strength.
Strength.
So if y'all want to make a.
Oh no.
And actually, I would say it's probably like athletics or acrobatics. Even I would go that far.
Okay, well, I'll make a strength check because I don't have any of those things right now because I am definitely a snock.
I'm a snock.
G, could you check mine for me because apparently my preview is being a garbage fire, and while it is downloaded, it is not open.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I got a 20.
You said what? Acrobatic or athletic?
Acrobatics or athletics, either way.
Athletics would be plus.
As a Snake, I will eat myself up.
Okay. Just
a very slithery yeet.
Oh, I rolled
So
a
what's
14.
mine?
I am a super
14?
Snake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be. This isn't a super difficult thing. The treads are pretty big. It's pretty easy to like latch on.
Yeah.
You have.
Which one's better? Just I want to use whichever
acrobatics would be better. +3.
one. Okay, cool. 14. Does that work?
Yep.
Cool.
Kyr'nes?
15.
15? Okay, yeah, you all make it up.
Whew, he
No
did it.
problem. You're able to go.
I
up
pull
this-
lunge with my quarterstaff.
Now, if everyone wants to turn around.
Oh, it's open. Finally. Dear Lord. Only took half the session. It's fine.
As you enter from the outside, you are led into a large bay with some machinery. And if you want to go to Roll20, it's up now. I made a map for this part. There's actually a map. Now you guys are probably actually going to be more like over here.
I think I need to reload Roll20.
Oh no!
Roll20 apparently is needing to be reloaded. So
There you go.
Okay.
So this is a pretty big map. So
Refresh
my
cache.
apologies for that. But you enter into this room. There are steam machines whirring that are running various parts of the machine. There are, let's see, 1, 2. I believe
cool.
there's
Roll20
8.
is just not responding.
Yeah, I have a blank white screen on my end.
Did I put you guys?
I mean, I refreshed my screen and it worked, but it was white when I first started it.
Mine is just fine.
Yours is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, admittedly, I'm in Roll20 via a pretty hefty bodge, so.
Bodge?
Are you on Roll20 through your Raspberry Pi G?
No, I'm on Roll20 through my OBS browser source, so the
Oh.
viewing
Oh.
public can see.
That's like almost as much potato.
It's And it's like, yeah, I know, it's like a software-based machine Chromium.
That's like
thing.
literally a twice baked potato because you're using one potato in order to view another potato. So
Yeah.
you are that
Yeah.
is twice potato.
Indeed. Let me
Whew.
see if I.
There we go. I think it's loading.
Come on.
Good.
Maxed. 1920 by 1080 at
Okay.
20.
There we go. It's one of those weird machines with the freaking big holders in here.
You don't see any of those machines.
Okay, I think you used like the same or similar.
Okay, if my Roll20 will load, we'll be able to. The viewing public will be able to see what's
So
going
this room that you enter, I'm just going to continue to describe it.
Yeah,
and
I'll
hopefully we get kinks
listen.
worked out. There are 8 humanoids. Well, there's 9 humanoids. 8 like humans that are dotted around the room, doing various tasks. Each of them has like shackles, right? There's also a taskmaster, which is a large red demon with horns and 4 arms. At the end of, so he has two normal people arms, and his top arms are large and meaty and crab-like.
Not today, wannabe Satan.
It's shouting out orders, and as you enter, it has been expecting you, so it turns and faces your group with a wicked grin on its face.
I think Kyr'nes, on seeing it grin at him, knows he's expected, and throws a dagger.
Can I
Okay,
be
well,
a
we're gonna-
huge boy, please?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a snacky snack.
I am a huge boy, not a large boy. I am a huge boy.
How big is a huge boy?
Twice
Well,
as big as
large is
large.
10 by 10. So
Is huge bigger than large? Jesus.
yes.
Oh
It
wait.
goes large, huge, gigantic.
Okay. You
I am the
Are-
biggest boy.
a huge boy. I'm just gonna put little Kyr'nes or little Zogle down there. Excuse me. I don't know it.
I don't know any of you.
This
Big
is,
snacky boy.
I am the biggest snaky boy.
and you should have the ability to move that.
Yes, it looks like I do.
Okay. We're gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Oh boy.
This is an old one. Hello.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Where did my D20 just go?
1d20
Hello?
minus 1.
Hello.
That's 11.
My D20 decided to yeet off somewhere.
I can roll for you. My dice are.
Oh, there it is.
healthy.
There it is. It was underneath my. It was behind my mouse.
Okay.
My initiative is.
Initiative is dexterity based, correct?
Yes, that's
Yes.
why I roll so
So it's
high.
+3. I rolled a 14 again.
I rolled a 12.
12.
Oh, good. The cleric is going before.
I rolled a
Tank.
17.
Damn.
Oh, what the hell? It got rid of my
Monster
11.
combo.
Okay. Azure, you had a 17.
I had a 14.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Endr had a 14. Cool. And then that goes there. And then we roll for the big baddie boy. Whoop. What are your? Oh, I'm so excited! I finally get to use like big guys against you guys. Okay, so he gets a. Endr, what's your dexterity mod?
My dex is a +3.
+3. Okay, so you go before the big
So
scary demon.
huge are 16 feet high, 32 feet long.
What the fuck?
Big boy.
32
Yeah.
feet?
Why are they not multiples of 5? That's how squares work.
So the space that it contains on a field is 15 feet.
15 feet. So that's 5 across? Is that right? Or no, it's 3 across.
Yeah. So you're about right.
Yeah, so I was right. Cool. Okay.
I am a big snockhead.
You are a big
Oh.
stockhead.
I love the snacky. I love the snack snoot.
So first is Azure. Oh, and I'm just gonna like put Blue's turn with yours for the time being. So let me get a blue token. Let's see. I should probably save one, but fucking whatever. When am I ever prepared for a session?
Girl, same though.
Full
Mood.
mood. Ooh, I didn't mean to move.
That's not a fey. I just need a little bub of fur.
In case it helps you, find familiar. Their turn is directly after the turn of whoever, or roll your own initiative.
Perfect. Okay. Sprite, like, come on, roll 20. You're killing me here. Give me anything. Any kind of
fairy.
Any kind of little furry.
The hills are
Actually,
alive
Didn't I use one? I feel
with
like
the
I
sound
made
of
one for something.
music.
Think. Where would
Anytime I think of
Here it is.
green fairies or blue fairies or whatever, I think of Moulin Rouge.
Okay, I did find my blue token.
Sick.
Paste. Okay, and you should be able to control this, Azure. Make sure that you can.
Oops, I need the right. No, I can't. Can move mine, but I. Oh, okay, now I can. Okay.
Now you should be able to move her. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Good. So the big guy in the middle is the one that talked, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna use my bow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna I want to ping that guy.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
just so you know, those guys are like slaves.
Oh.
Like they're like humans with shackles that are like running machinery and stuff.
Okay, I thought they were Jedi.
I didn't pick a great token. I'll admit that.
Because of the sword.
I had to end
okay.
up like putting dude because slave got me nothing. It got me a bunch of like pictures of Jesus, which
Oh,
Oh.
not gonna say anything.
okay. So the one in the back too. I thought those were the prisoner, but all of those are.
All
human
of those
shackle.
ones, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my bow on big gold.
On that one. All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. So. Let's see. I'm gonna use what's her name again?
Clarella.
Okay, almost forgot.
Almost forgot the most important name.
Yes,
Yeah.
the most important name.
It is clearly the most important name in all of D&D.
I can't believe I got memed.
You can only blame yourself for being the DM.
Clearly.
Okay, so 19.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. 1d6 plus 8. Plus 2. First aid, and I don't use the passive, because I don't want to die. Well,
You don't do the passive? Okay.
no. So it's a 9.
Make sure that works. Yep, cool. Okay. An arrow sinks into this thing's shoulder, and it kind of
Okay. That's exactly that. Okay.
exactly that. It loses its headphones.
Makes a bunch of rustling noises too.
By the power of the dead, I summon Chlorella, and I take out the bow and I shoot at him, and then I look at Blue and I say, "Let's go!" Exactly like that, and I use vicious mockery.
Okay.
And she's like, "You're mean."
Okay. What's the range on Vicious Mockery?
It's 60 feet.
60 feet. Yep, you're good. Cool.
She has the same save DC as.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes it.
Just imagine Tiny Blue sitting there going, "Use a bitch."
So
Save.
you have to make a wisdom save.
Oh, actually, he gets advantage on this.
Yours.
Of course.
I don't. Wait, wisdom. Oh.
By the
Minus
power
plus-
of Grayskull.
Does a 16 save?
Yeah, it saves.
Okay, it does save then.
Okay.
I had to check. He actually has really interesting saving throws stuff. So.
Hmm.
Okay.
So yeah.
And I move. I don't move.
You don't move? Okay.
No.
Cool. Up next, it's Endr.
It me.
It are her.
It are her.
Hmm. Let me look on whole
Go
20
ahead and just put those. Oh, damn.
Oh. Okay. Oh, thank God I can move where the turn order thing is, so it's not in my way.
Oh yes.
Um.
Cool.
So the humans that are there are just there. They're not attacking us. They're running the machine, right?
They're running the machines.
Okay. So they're, AKA right now, they're no threat to us.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So we're just attacking angry red dude.
Yes.
I am going to. I'm going to cast blindness/deafness on him.
Okay.
Okay.
You can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature that you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Okay. All right.
I'm trying to blind him. By the way.
Okay. He does have advantage on this. 20.
Oh, well, fuck me. Never mind. It doesn't do shit. Okay. I just blasted a second level spell. It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Are you gonna move?
No.
Okay. Wow, really? Oh my god. Okay.
What?
The creature casts it turns and casts darkness.
Oh.
I'm actually okay with this.
Dark vision. No wish to take in true sight.
Let's see here. One action. Wow. A 15-foot radius sphere. Okay. Easy.
Such a
peasy.
huge pain to hit now.
just like a black ball. That would be nice. Oh, nope, that's a floor. So close, so close. You know what? This'll do. So it's gonna do that. And actually, it's going to fire that right here. Boop, bloop. So that is a 15-foot square.
Oh, it's right in front of my face. Cool.
Right in front of your face. Yeah.
Dope. Everything is wonderful.
Yes. So that's there.
Okay. And we can't see past it, right? It's just
Yeah. It's darkness. You cannot see through it.
okay.
Unless you have like magical dark vision, I believe, or blind
So
sight.
essentially, if you were like born with it.
Yeah, if you're born with it, it actually would not, because this is magical darkness. I
Yeah,
believe.
if you cast blind sight or true sight on yourself.
Guess what giant constrictor snake have?
Dark vision.
Beautiful.
Nope, blind sight.
It is
Okay.
also
That's
going
awesome.
to take several steps back.
What a dick.
It is okay, so next up is going to be Zogle.
All right, so I have a little question about, because of my ginormous size.
Yep.
Is 15 feet literally just like these 3 wee squares, or is it?
Yes, this map is like way zoomed out. I like used a full map for this.
So
So that's a lot of
there.
distance.
That's it. That's my movement, friends.
You can move 15 feet?
I can move up to 30. Okay, so I guess.
Oh yeah, each square is 5 feet. I'm sorry, I think I made a mistake when I said that.
Right. So can big ass Zogle move what seems further because he's big ass Zogle, or is it?
Yeah, so you can, because you're
huge.
Where's my ruler tool? Or I think it's.
So I'll go back here because that's
Yeah,
where I
so
started.
because your head is like right there, your head can move like this far. Or if it's 30.
Yeah, it's 30 feet. So
Yeah,
I guess
so
we
head
can
can,
make
like,
some ground.
Yeah.
Make some. I think right there. Yeah.
Just measure with any one body part is how I do it. Just like
Excellent. Because I'm like, if I can only move like, two little squares, then
no.
Damn it.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Next up is Kyr'nes.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Wait. 30, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, although since I am technically concentrated on the spell, I would like to try to strike the machine with lightning.
You are indoors.
Right, but the spell's still
machine?
outside.
Okay. You hear like a crack of lightning, but the machine does not get contacted.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Anyway, I move such that the blob of darkness is not trebling me.
Okay.
And then I cast Ice Knife.
Ice Knife. Classic.
Ice Knife.
Okay.
The true
Classic
best
Kyr'nes.
1d20 plus 5 to hit is 14.
14. That is a miss.
Alright, then just 2d6. Cold damage. 2d6. Cold damage is...
Doesn't he make a dexterity save?
Yes. He makes a dex save to half, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And he actually has... I'm gonna be honest here with you guys. He has magic resistance, so he has advantage on saving throws against magic.
This is gonna be a pain.
He succeeds.
Alright, then he takes 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. That's a number.
I don't think I have anything I can do with my bonus action, so...
Hey, 1 is better than none.
1 is better than none. That's right. That is right.
Yeah, I don't... unless... No, I don't have that anymore. Actually, what's the range on Friends? Is Friends a bonus action?
I also think friends means you couldn't have thrown an ice kniff.
Yeah, I'm looking. Cantrip, 1 action. Dang it. Never mind, it's an
I was
action.
also thinking, I think it auto fails if the creature is like if you've taken hostile actions.
True. Oh, dang it, and True Strike's an action too. I guess that's it.
Okay. Cool. So, when you finish, the like slaves that are around, they see this fight and they see their opportunity to escape.
Good.
So they all start running towards the door that you guys came through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're screaming, and they're saying, "Please help us, please!" 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. That was 1 too far. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Cool. Up next is Azure.
Okay, so I'm gonna seeing that magic doesn't do much, I have to move, so I'm gonna forget that it's there. So there.
Okay.
There. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, I can move 30 feet.
Yep.
So I can move 6 squares.
Yes.
There. Woohoo! Okay, I did it. Okay, so how far am I from? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my bow again. I guess. 18.
Okay. Yeah, that 18 hits.
Okay. So 1d6 plus never remember. Plus 8. Ooh, that's 12. Woohoo!
Hey.
12 damage. Yeah, that like sinks right into his thigh, and he.
Them thighs, though.
Okay. Anything else? Well, actually, next would be blue, if not.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for blue, I'm gonna move her to there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery again.
What's your wisdom save again, buddy?
14.
So 8 plus. He rolled a 15.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's real good.
oh yeah, she was gonna say, "Suck my ass."
Suck my ass.
He's
Okay.
too
Maybe
tiny,
Suck My
I
Ass can be
can't.
our forever.
And I turn to her and I say, "Come on, I've taught you better than that."
That was weak.
Weak Silas.
Weak South. Okay. Up next is going to be Miss Endr.
Why? Okay, I'm just making sure that like none of my none of my level 2 spells are actually healing spells, so I can just use them.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't want to like not use like a level 2 healing spell later on in the fight, but I have no level 2 healing spells, so it's
Cool.
Get out of the darkness.
yeah. Well, firstly, I'm gonna
pitch blackness.
move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over. Yeah,
Over here.
maybe
Okay.
yeah.
You're still in darkness. There you go.
I'm gonna move there so I can see. I am going to cast. Oh. We shall. So I have a question for you. So, Shadowblade is technically considered a bonus. The casting time is a bonus action. So could I do something else and then cast it?
Some DMs allow it.
Okay, I'm gonna read you the description just so you can like.
Oh, it's okay. I think a general house rule that I kind of like is like you can do an additional thing, but you can't cast like a spell above 2nd level or something like that. In addition, I forget exactly how that shit works, but
This is 2nd level.
this is 2nd level. Okay, so like if you did that, then you. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Well, then I'll just use this as my action then. So you create a magic sword that lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon that I'm proficient.
How Shadowblade works. We know.
I'm gonna do it as a dagger because Endr's proficient in daggers as well, apparently.
Okay.
Lots of stabby folks.
Also means you can yeet it at him.
I can. It deals 2d8 psychic damage.
Okay.
When thrown properties, and when you attack in dim light or darkness, you have advantage.
Okay.
Is it dim in here?
Cool.
Yeah,
So
is it dim in here?
Yeah, I would say it's dim.
I have advantage then. So I will roll.
Okay.
The first one was a 13. Oh, okay, I'm gonna that fell off my lap. So.
Sure.
So 13.
13, that misses, unfortunately.
I mean, you can use your bonus action next turn to get back.
That's true. I can.
Cool. Okay, is that everything?
See.
Okay. Next up is the demon boy.
Demon.
Be gone, demon! Or thought, depends on what culture you're in.
Record.
Okay.
As I snuff these candles, so do we snuff you from this mortal realm? You fucking wimp.
Wow, that would the Exorcist to a whole new level if it was a thought instead of a demon.
One of his lower hands it gathers up magical energy and he thrusts it into the air, and it seems as if the spell that he casts makes it seem as if that momentum carries him into the air as he casts Fly on himself.
Oh, great.
And a salute.
And moves about 20 feet up in the air. So,
hate it.
Note that for myself. About
I
20
hate
foot up. Okay, so demon's 20 foot in the air. And it laughs at you.
Oh, thanks. This is great.
This is fine.
Cool. It is Zogle's turn.
Walk my happy ass over here.
You're gonna slither, you mean?
Yeah. And I'm just gonna reach up and constrict the bitch because I mean I'm 32 feet long.
Okay.
He's like,
So-
ha ha ha, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
It's like,
So
alright.
you get to you make an attack to do that.
Yes.
Make your attack.
That would be a 20 to hit.
That hits. He is constricted.
He is constricted, and he takes 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
2d8 plus 4. Okay.
2d8.
Bludgeoning, you said?
Yes.
Since he's constricted, does that give him any, like, additional conditions?
Yes. So, he is restrained currently. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it cannot benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Disadvantage on dex saves, you say?
Okay.
Yeah, basically, restraining you would cause you to die.
Your attacks aren't considered magical, are they?
They
Like-
are. Well,
Are they?
okay, so they're considered magical again. I don't remember exactly what the. Can
Like,
you read the
I
level
think-
6 druid?
I think the
Like,
wording is
Druid,
something
I
along like
know
they're
Druids,
considered
we don't
magical
know
for
his
the
own Druid.
purposes of. They're considered
Well,
magical
I
for
know
the
they're
purposes of like resistance, like for resistance
Yeah.
against non-magic attacks, and they're only considered that for non-magic attack resistance.
It's basically I can punch a ghost in the dick if I needed to.
Monks get the same thing
Nice.
actually. It's pretty cool.
6th level, you transform into a challenge rating. Huh. Primal strike starting at 6th level. Your attacks in beast form count as magic. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. It's magical. Okay, yes.
Well, that's
How much
alright.
damage do you do?
I did 10 points of damage.
10 points? Okay. Cool. Anything else?
I mean, Can I like fall so that he comes down with me?
No.
Damn. All right. Nope. That's it then.
Nope. Didn't
Okay.
move there.
Kyr'nes runs up there.
No, Kyr'nes does not run
Kyr'nes
up there.
ru-
Kyr'nes is
Okay.
trying
Kyr'nes,
to...
Kyr'nes does not
rushes
rush in.
No,
Kyr'nes
Kyr'nes
does not
I'm
rush in.
trying to measure things, and I can't get the measurement tool to play nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I could do that.
Hmm.
I think... wait. Oh, yeah, he does have to make a dex save for my breath weapon. Would it be possible for me to run up 2 squares away, so then he would still be in range of my breath weapon, hit him with the breath weapon, and then run back with
Yeah,
that one
that's the thing.
remaining square of movement to put me in, yeah.
That's a thing.
Um.
You can split up your movement. That's a thing.
So, I will eventually wind up where I just put Kyr'nes, but, I use my breath weapon.
Okay. It needs to make a
Make-
dexterity roll
make
with
it-
disadvantage.
Yep.
Do you mean your scroll or
No, not my
your
weapon, my innate. Not the scrolls yet. We'll see how the night goes.
So it makes a 13.
That does not
Since
save, I don't
I
think.
think I need to make the same roll because I'm grappled on him.
I believe
Oh.
so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't make
That's
it,
fine.
so he takes my breath weapon things.
Yep.
Which is how much? I have it written down here somewhere.
Oh, 20?
Oh, that saves.
20?
13 just barely
Eight.
does not. It's a 14, so... Where did I write down my breath weapon? Come here. Where did I put it? Where did I put my breath weapon? Hello. This is why we can't have nice things. Ah, there we go. 2d6 damage.
2d6 damage. Okay.
Okay.
Also, darkness has dissipated. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, good.
That's a 5.
A 5?
Rolling marginally better.
Like 5 total.
Yeah, 5 total.
Lovely.
Because your dice aren't Garbo anymore.
Yes, I gave them a good long talking to.
Yeah. Just okay. Yeah. The is it the humans keep on running. 1, 2, 3. That guy runs to there. Oh, actually, he would run to like there. They keep on running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh golly. 1, 2,
They're trying, man. They want to get out.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, they all get extra space of movement because I was counting to 6. I was supposed to be counting to 6.
Numbers are hard.
They are.
Hmm.
Numbers and English are difficult, so numbers in English are the worst.
Exactly.
Much prefer
That.
binary.
Now,
Very sensible
these
boys.
two actually, at the last second, divert and run to Zogle. And they are each going to make a surprise attack on you.
What?
Okay.
Who's making an attack on them?
The slaves.
These
The
two
Jedi.
slaves.
Oh.
Quote unquote slaves.
Well, didn't like a ton of them just trying to make a break for the door?
Oh, they all said they were making a break for the door.
Bad guys till the end.
Yeah, and actually, these two bring out their true forms, their doppelganger forms.
Sick.
And they're both going to make multi attacks on you, Zogle. So the first one, let's see here, 18.
18 hits.
Okay. 18 again.
That they both hit.
No,
24.
actually, that second one, it didn't hit.
It didn't hit.
Yeah, I don't know why, but suddenly it just didn't.
Does 10 hit?
No.
Okay, so they hit 3 times. And I'm gonna, just to make this easier on myself, I'm gonna do the flat rate. And they did a total of 21 damage to you.
Ow, but okay.
It is now Azure's turn.
Yeah. Okay, so they are humanoid, right? Or
They are humanoids, yes. Doppelgangers.
Yes.
okay. I'm gonna shoot that one.
That one. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna use my bow again.
Cool.
Let's see.
Actually.
I rolled a 10.
Cool. That is a miss. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got this noted down on here. I didn't need to look at that.
Okay. I'm then gonna, as I miss, I'm gonna inspire Kyr'nes.
Thank you.
Let's
inspire
go!
Let's go!
Woo!
Yeah. 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 That's gonna be my inspiration.
That was such a great inspiration.
Just
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm so inspired. Truly.
Yeah.
I can
all I
make
can think of is
wonderful
the
art.
Kolrok
Next
noise.
is
Just yeah,
blue.
Yeah.
She's gonna do vicious mockery on that one guy that I tried to shoot.
Okay. He fails.
Okay. So he's gonna take 1d4. So I rolled a 3. So he takes 3 damage, and the next attack he makes, attack roll makes, he has disadvantage on it.
Disadvantage. Perfect. Perfect.
And Blue says, "Suck on my wings, traitor."
Whoa.
I love it.
Getting
Put 'em
good
on
at it.
blast.
Getting good. Also, I'm so sorry, Matt. I actually forgot I declared a surprise attack. You actually take an additional 20 damage.
I take an additional just 20 damage? Dang.
Yeah, as part of their because surprise attack doppelgangers have like a special
Okay,
thing,
cool.
if you don't know
I
they're
could use
doppelgangers.
a little bit of healing.
Gross.
Yeah.
Just,
Since
little
it
bit
is
would be
now Ender's turn,
It is now Endr's turn.
can if I could get to roll 20, I would like to Noom as far as I possibly can.
Okay.
I don't know how far that is.
That is you're probably 30, I would imagine.
Yeah, 30.
yeah, 30 feet.
Where's the little movement tool, dude? I mean, I can move it. I just can't measure 30 feet.
Like
Yeah, I can't seem to find the like.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
arrow
get me like as
measurement
close to
tool
Zogle as
anymore.
feasibly possible.
And still have an action? Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. And if at all possible, since Zogle, since your neck can do a stretch.
Okay, stretch.
No, he's not going to be able to stretch to you. He's that's his space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space admin is my space.
Time to whip out a cleric spell then.
Well, maybe you can throw it with an athletic check, and maybe like he has to grab it with
Knead it
like
into his
I don't
mouth.
know.
Well, I'm definitely gonna.
That's a stretch.
No, I like it, but if you miss, if Zogle doesn't catch it, then it's gonna shatter and it's gonna break. But if you want to do that,
Slurp it up off the floor.
I'm kind of busy holding a demon in the air, but yeah, let's try.
I'd probably give you disadvantage on that because you're holding a demon.
Do you think that maybe you could just use a cleric spell instead?
Yeah, that's what I was initially gonna do.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Okay, so that much. How much is this? So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Zogle, which is 1d8 plus my spell casting. Spell casting for Cleric is my Wisdom, which is a +2, so 1d8 +2. Where's my d8? Okay.
Roll
That would be an 8 total.
Okay, good. I'll take it. That's pretty good.
Okay.
And that is my action because I can't really do anything else. Thanks.
Cool.
Because I moved my max distance.
Cool. Next is going to be the demon.
Yay!
His speed is reduced. Can he attack still?
Yes. He either tries to make the escape or he can attack at disadvantage.
He's going to attack. He's going to make a multi-attack. Holy shit!
At disadvantage.
The blank is makes 4 attacks, 2 with his pincers and 2 with his fists. Alternatively, it can make 2 attacks with its pincers and cast 1 spell. Good to know. Okay, so disadvantage you said?
Yes.
Okay, so first one. What's my bonus for this? 15.
Nope.
Okay. 11.
Yay.
That's gonna be okay. Cool. It's the same. 16.
That meets.
Okay. 14.
Nope.
Okay, so it hits you with one of its fists. For 7.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. Next up is going to be Zogle.
Thank the Lord. I'm a nom it. I'm a do a little bit of a nibble.
Okay.
And as he is restrained, I get the advantage.
Okay.
20 plus. What's my to hit for this? My nibble is a +6.
Nibble.
Nibble.
So that's a 22. Let's just see if we crit. That would be really nice right now. Nope, that's both 22s. All right, I'll take it though. Roll 3d6 plus 4. That would be 19 points of damage.
Okay.
I've officially done the nibbles.
Okay, he's been nibbled. He calls out in pain. You know, demon pain. Like that.
Well, this was fun, kids. That's it. That's all I got.
Cool. Next up is Kyr'nes.
Okay. Let me double check something. I was trying to double check this for a while, and then my character sheet stopped responding. I love computers.
I don't.
No, I can't make the robot voice. I love computers.
I love computers.
You know that, like, it's like you like vacuum all of the air, and I don't know. I don't know how you do that.
Computers.
Yeah, almost like that.
Yeah, it's a little.
I love computers.
There's some more nuance to it than that, but.
Game Bros does it really well. They have a thing.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Hello, friend Aaron. Anyway,
Kyr'nes.
yes, I cast Ice Knife at the Demon Boy, and I get to attack at advantage. Hooray!
Yeah.
You do get to attack with the advantages.
Yes.
He's gonna make his
20.
resist. Ooh, girl, but he's got advantage.
Doesn't he? Isn't he at neutral because it's a dex save for the cold?
But he. Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay, so he doesn't make it. Never mind.
That's 16 plus 5. That's 21 to hit.
21 to hit. You hit.
Okay. 1d10.
I believe Zogle needs to make a save.
Yeah. So, Demon takes 1 piercing damage. Thank you, dice. I didn't spend how many hours on you. Good job. And then, he takes 6 cold damage.
6 cold damage. Okay.
Does 13 make your save?
Yeah, 13 makes it, just barely.
Okay, cool. Do I take nothing because of the splash damage?
Halved. Wait. Yeah, 13 does just barely make it. I had to double check my math.
Okay.
Yeah, you take half, so.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do. I don't have anything to use my reaction on yet.
Okay, the duty dudes. What's up?
I was gonna do this and I got spaced out. As my bonus action, I was gonna recall my Shadow Blade.
Sure, perfect. Done. The humans. The
Humans.
The first two leave out the door.
Yeah, dick. Kinsu, how are you?
One of these ones is going to move here and he's going to attack Endr.
Oh, lovely.
This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, wait, 6. What am I doing? He only has 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, did he pull away from me to do that?
Which one? I guess he'd be like here. Probs. I think that's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ta-da! Okay. Now this one and this one are both going to make attacks. They don't get their surprise attack thing. Much to my chagrin. Okay, so one that attacked Zogle rolled like an 18 plus, and the one that attacked Endr, rolled a not great. That's 3 plus. Oh, but they get multi-attack. So, excuse me, I rolled. So one more for Zogle. Misses. One more for Endr. Crits.
Hold on.
So one hit for Zogle, one crit for Endr.
Okay.
So how much damage is that?
So
My armor class is 11. By the way, so that obviously hit, and plus it was a crit.
Yeah. So Endr, you're gonna take 14 damage. Zogle, you're gonna take 7.
Well, boys and girls, there's a very much a druid just standing in the middle of the room.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Gee, it's almost like you have an ability that you can use to heal yourself.
I'm down to 26 hit points from 40.
I'd like to be a little closer to the demon, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah. So that happened. Next up is going to be Azure.
Okay. So. Okay, I'm gonna. So that one guy is Ming too, right? Do we know?
That one
we know
has,
for those.
it has not attacked anyone.
Okay, so for those 3, right?
That one also. This one also has not attacked anyone.
Okay, so okay, just those 2.
Yeah, those 2 are the ones that have attacked.
Okay, I'm gonna use Bane.
Bane, okay.
Uh,
They need to make wisdom saves on that. Is that right?
no, charisma. Uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Also, I got a big creative question here.
Okay, let me work through Bane real quick.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. So, charisma, and you have advantage because this is magic. 19 for the demon.
Yeah, that's saved.
Okay. Let's see, 8 and 15 for the doppelganger. So I just kind of roll right to left is how I've been doing it. So, excuse me. This one is affected by Bane.
Yeah, the 8 one is affected, not the other 2.
Yeah.
And it's you know how Bane works, right? So
Yes, I do.
okay.
Some of my favorite spells.
Ooh. And yeah, that's gonna. No, that's not gonna be it. I'm gonna.
Also, I just kind of assumed that you attacked the demon and the 2 doppelgangers. Was I correct on that?
Yeah.
Okay, I totally didn't even ask you about it.
No, I would have said something earlier. Then, yeah, I'm gonna move blue there, and I'm gonna use vicious mockery on the one that's not affected by the Bane.
Okay, the one that was attacking Endr. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for a 14 wisdom save.
14 wisdom save. Rolled a 2.
Okay. Then it takes 1d4.
He's currently crying.
He takes 4 damage, and his next
Attack is at disadvantage.
yeah.
Cool.
Your Azure, I'm out of inspiration. I know, me too.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father was of elderberries.
Your family never loved you.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's a good one. I like your mother was an hamster. That's funny.
Okay. Cool. Next up is Endr.
Real quick about that question.
Oh yeah. Your
since
creative thing.
I poofed and they're out of my threat reach, would that be an opportunity attack by any chance?
No, they. Wait, are you saying like you attacking them?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Damn it. I mean, technically, they got out of my threat reach range.
No, absolutely not.
So is this one dude like still like right up in my face?
Yep.
I am. Okay, let's get away from cleric spells. Please by level ascending, because I don't know why you reset every time I look at you. I am gonna like reach out, grab his throat, and use shocking grasp.
Great.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
She's fucking done today.
Endr has been not looking forward to this for a month. She does not want to die before she can help her father. She wants to be able to live. So if that means fucking that, like gripping someone by the throat,
Like anime lift this guy.
Lift this guy into the sky and zap him and let him just fall to the ground. She's gonna do it.
Honestly, that's why I think that you could totally take inflict wound.
It's kind of like a.
Okay. Go. So how does shocking grasp work?
Lightning springs from your hands to deliver a shock to the
Is it
creature.
an attack? I don't need
Yes!
to roll. Okay, make
You
it.
don't need the
your
lore.
attack.
I
Seriously,
rolled an
electric punch him in the.
You rolled a what?
18.
Yeah, that hits.
And I do 1d8 of
2d8.
or 2d8 of lightning damage. Thank you.
Okay.
Ah, that fell off my lap. 7 and a 2. 9.
Okay, so -9. Cool.
And then I drop him to the ground.
Okay. All right. He's pretty zapped. It hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, I just like zapped like right where it's like part of my fingers were like where like this dude's like main like arteries were just like.
I just realized that when I dropped the snake, I lost Zogle's
Peace.
turn. What do you remember where you were?
I go after
the demon. I feel like 2 of you were before and 2 of you were after.
Yeah, I go after demon.
Yeah, I think it was right before me.
Demon boy.
Demon.
Okay. Is that all, Endr?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, actually, like I moved back just a little bit.
Okay. You're gonna move back away from him?
I mean, I did just say dropped him to the ground.
Okay. Well, I mean, you didn't actually like pick him up. It's just for flavor. Like
yeah,
you understand that.
Yeah.
Take an opportunity attack if you do that.
Oh.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Kid.
Wait, what's shopping grasps extra thing?
Whatever lightning does, I don't remember.
It's just 1d8 lightning damage, and
okay.
and it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Then there
Okay,
you
so
go.
you really
You can
don't.
you can walk off.
See, read your spells.
Will you stop me? Because you're like, is it an attack?
Reaction. I didn't know
yeah, but
lightning
that's still
like
important for me
removes
to know.
reactions.
Yeah, opportunity attacks are a reaction. That's why you can
Yes.
only take.
So then I am gonna move back. Yoink.
Okay.
I'll BRB. I need to go use the bathroom. Okay.
No worries. Okay.
Okay.
The demon
Demon.
Demon.
Deep thought.
Sees opportunity, and it's gonna land and like fucking Dragon Ball charge into Zogle, like like that.
Ruby, I'm ready.
And make a multi attack on you.
I am not ready anymore.
I'm ready. Oh, I'm not
It
ready.
also does not have disadvantage anymore, does it?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Uh,
I'm gonna do
25.
this ahead of time, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Absorb Elements.
as a reaction, or
Yes, you can do so as a reaction. One
Okay.
reaction per round.
sure, I'll allow that. I'll allow that. So 25 hits.
Yep.
11.
Nope.
Okay, that's Spencer's. Crit. And
A crit? Does that hit?
16.
16 meets.
Okay, so
This is fine.
so you, my friend, are going to take. Let's see. One of the pincers hit, and then one of the fists hit. So pincer is. Oh, and you're a medium or smaller creature, right? Is that right?
Currently?
Yup.
In
Okay.
normal boy form.
So from the pincer, you take 16 damage, and you are grappled.
I'm really, really glad about Absorb Elements because it's an entire round. So
Fair. The
It's an
the
entire
fists. So one of them is going to deal 14 damage to you, and the other one does 7. So 21 total from the fists, and 16 from the pincers. So that's a total of help. 16 plus 21.
38.
37.
37.
37 damage.
Yeah, 37.
So what's half of that?
Half of 38 is 19. So
Got it.
We'll call it 19.
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Yep. And next is Zogle.
Well, this is an interesting situation. Okie dokie.
I would like to remind everyone,
So-
Zogle is a spellcaster. Like, just as much as we don't see him do it, he is.
He has the magics.
He has the
I
magics.
do have the magics, and I do my best to use it. Just not effectively all the time. Oh, speaking of, since I'm currently grappled, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then that doesn't stop me from doing this. I will go ahead and cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And I will make another giant constrictor snake on the field, if you don't mind.
Giant snake. I guess I didn't need to put in giant, did I? Nope. In fact, it screwed me up. Snake.
Snooky!
Okay, where at? Where is he going?
Let's go ahead and put it. Yeah, let's put it over there. Why not? That's a fun place.
Just where it's at, or?
Yeah, except a little closer to the enemies. Perfect.
Okay.
And then with my bonus attack, because I am the grappled, I will turn myself into a. Hold on. Hold up. Do I still want it? God, there's so many great choices. I'm gonna turn myself into a rhino.
A rhino.
Yep, which makes me a large beast.
Okay. Well, I believe we all remember that there's no easily findable rhino token.
Hey.
I'll go with cow. I'm a cow.
You're a cow.
Brown
So I'm gonna guess that I am no longer grappled, as I don't
You
think
are
he
no
can
longer
hold.
grappled.
Good. Can I crush him?
No.
Damn it.
Huh. No, I think you just break free.
I want to
Interesting
break
though. If he was
free.
like holding you in the air, that might be different.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
And then hold on, let me reread this super summoner friendly. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures.
Right.
I have a +2. Hold on one second. Snake's initiative is 13.
Okay. Turn for a little snake. Right
Sneaky
there.
boy.
Okay. Kyr'nes.
I'm going to unfurl one of my scrolls of Dragon's Breath. I'm going to use it upon myself. And then I'm going to move so that my 15-foot cone won't hit Zogle, which is probably like here-ish.
Sure. Yeah, seems good.
And I'm also going to take a step back so that I'm on the outside edge of the cone, so that I'm farther away from the demon. And then I'm going to use my Dragon's Breath on him.
Okay.
He's got to make a dex save. 3d.
Dex save for the demon.
Dex save to half.
Oh my god. Yeah, he rolled a 19 plus.
Highly.
Yeah.
All right.
He
I guess
basically
take
rolled
half
a
of
billion.
36.
Kind of rolled a billion.
Yeah. As a point of order, it's cold damage, of course.
Yep.
But 36. That's 11.
11. So half that?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That would be round down as 5, yeah?
Yes.
Do you round down or truncate for D&D damage?
I don't know what it means to truncate, but...
Oh, it's like everything after the decimal point doesn't exist. It's a programming thing. It's what happens
Got it.
when you divide a number with decimals by a number
I don't know.
that is not
That
capable
sounds
of having
complicated.
decimals.
Let's round down.
Mm-hmm. It's basically rounding down, just
Okay.
fancier. I think that's my bonus action and then my action, so that's all my things.
All right. The slaves. So this slave, boop, 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 he gone. He escaped. This slave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna run right in between Endr and Azure. This slave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Runs right up to here. He's gonna take a couple swipes at Endr. As he reveals himself to be a doppelganger, which does mean he gets his surprise attack. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to take swipes at Azure, and this one is I think he's going to take swipes at the snaky boy.
Okay, what's the
Additional
damage?
K.
What's the damage?
1 second. This one. Oh, he's going to have to.
I love how there's not even a question, do you hit? It's just, what's the damage?
Okay, Endr's
Armor class
I
of
think Endr-
11.
Yeah, my armor class is 11. It's the
Have
lowest.
the spell shield!
I can't cast it as a reaction.
Yes, you can!
Shield
I
is a
can't?
reaction spell?
Point of orders.
Yes, shield is a reaction spell!
Point of orders. Shield is a reaction spell. This one runs past Endr. Do you attack it with your attack of opportunity?
Me?
If you attack it, you cannot cast shield as a reaction.
No, I just let it.
Okay. And this one runs past your snake. Do you have your snake attack it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll your reaction.
And also, since it's a 5-foot reach, I am going to use the constrict melee attack.
Okay. Just so you know, that because I know you guys can't see them, that was the one that was standing right here. Just so you know. So like this is the one that was attacking you.
Ooh, that's big boy damage. That would be a crit.
Okay.
So he is the constricted, so he does not get to go over there.
Okay. How much damage do you do?
Hold on, un momento. So hold on, that's 6 rolled, so double the 6, that's 12 plus 4, so 16 points of.
His head pops like a zit. He was human.
Oh,
The good news is,
no. We know
I
he
didn't
wasn't
do
the
it.
doppelganger.
The snake did it.
Alright.
Sorry, I turned off my camera because it
You're
had
fine.
something stuck in my teeth, and I don't think you guys want to see me flossing.
You're fine. I want to see you flossing.
Ooh, we know
yeah,
what
I
kids'
want to
fetish is
study
now.
it, and
I was talking about the dance move, but yeah, sure.
I was like, I wish you could see the face I'm making right now.
I bet it's a pretty great face.
I'm pretty sure G knows the face I'm making right now.
I do know the face you're making right now. It's a pretty
Could-
great
could
face.
it inform them?
Okay. Mimics.
Yeah, mimics.
So as my reaction, because I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, well,
well, you do get to know if something is going
if
to
it's
hit
going to hit
first.
you. Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
see.
so that's a +5 to AC.
Okay, but do you want to know if it hit first?
If it's anything above, yeah, sure.
Let's see. I forgot this is actually multi-attack. So plus CX. So yeah, 18 or hit and hit. I guess.
So yes, you can use shield and it will last one entire round, which means for the entire round you have a 16 armor class instead of an 11.
And it is also an abjuration spell, so I get my
so you
abjuration
get your
one.
your big boy temp
Okay.
HP.
Which is
My big boy temp HP, which is +11 right now. It should be more.
okay.
I think.
So
since I
there,
rolled that,
so there you go.
Okay.
My
One of the
character sheet is
attacks-
currently frozen, and I cannot quit my preview. So
I'll look into
Perfect.
abjuration word for you.
thank you.
So,
I think my last one was 11, so my hit points were at 26. So how much damage did that do? Or actually, if when I cast shield, it gives me my abjuration one. We need to have that figured out first, because that's gonna absorb some damage for me.
Okay, either way, figure out how much damage you're taking.
So
Yeah.
you took 17 damage. Subtract your ward from that. Azure. One of them is taking an attack on you. He does not have surprise attack because he's already revealed. 17, I'm assuming hits. And the other one is a crit fail. So you're going to take 7 damage.
L to D.
Yeah. Snake is going to be double attacked. No. Double no. Both attacks on Snake miss. Okay, now. It's been about 3 hours and 10 minutes. Does anyone need to leave the session? Does anyone want to keep going? We can pick this up next week. What does everyone want to do?
I mean, currently I'm fine.
It's too late for me to sleep twice, so I'm down to keep going.
Okay.
It's an hour too
can-
late.
I
I should
can-
clarify.
I can keep going till for like 20 minutes.
Oh, there's an echo.
And then Razz.
I'm currently okay right now. I'm probably just gonna conk
Okay,
out
so-
early so I can wake up early. I'm probably gonna go sleep as soon as we're done. So
Okay, we'll do another 20 minutes and then we will pull it off till next week. So let's get through it. Next up is Azure, excuse me.
Yeah. I'm gonna use. Since I took damage, do I lose concentration? Or...
You have to make a check for it. You have to do. I think it's a Constitution check that's half of the damage you took. So you need to beat like a 3.
Okay.
You're probably fine.
So my constitution is a +1. So do I add that to?
Yes.
Yeah, you do one. There you go. Whoa.
Roll. Okay.
Yeah, you made it. You're fine.
I'm super focused.
We've
Okay.
never seen Azure more focused than right now.
Can I still use my bow while keeping concentration?
With concentration, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It's just spells that I can.
Yes. Well, concentration spells specifically. You can still cast spells that are not concentration.
Oh, okay. I can still cast spell that are
Yep.
concentration spell. Okay. No. Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna use then. I'm gonna use. Well, what is it called? I'm gonna use Dissonant Whisper.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to make sorry.
You're fine.
Of course. Okay. Okay, so you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, who are you casting it on?
I'm gonna cast it. The one that's on my right.
Okay.
Like one square.
Yep.
Away from blue.
Oh, 15.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it does.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, it does the trick.
Does trick.
All right. I'm gonna stay there and look pretty.
Okay. Perfect.
Doing what Azure does best, standing there and looking pretty.
I'm
And
gonna do.
yeah.
Blue try to cast.
Oh, right, blue.
Blue cast vicious mockery on the one in front of me.
Okay.
The one in front of her.
Okay. This is a. Is it a wisdom check?
Yeah.
Wisdom save. That's gonna be 15.
Yeah, it does the trick.
That's okay. Okay.
I'm gonna move her.
Okay.
I'm guessing our movement speed is 30.
Yeah,
feet,
makes sense.
Just like me.
Yep.
There we go.
Hi, did you guys want Clark Kent?
Because there he is. The hair.
Who? Oh, nice.
I was like, kid!
I was like, kid, you...
References.
I was gonna say, kid, you knew what I meant when I said you have been eaten by a grue, but you don't know who Clark Kent is? I was
All right,
so
Endr,
confused.
Endr.
He's busy trying to murder us.
I
am. So clarification question. Can I, since it's already prepared, down a healing elixir and do something?
Yeah, so to quaff an elixir is a bonus action. So
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna down one of my level 2, which is 3d4 plus 2. So where's my d4? 4. That fell off my lap, so I'm gonna roll again. Or fell off the table. 2. 4 plus 2, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give 12 points back.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead. I forgot something, but go ahead.
okay.
No, you go while I'm writing this down.
Yeah,
Okay.
do your thing. What's up?
I forgot it on the fail save. It takes 3d6 psychic damage. No, like, okay. On the successful save, like it takes half of that. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Okay.
So my HP is currently at 33 out of 40, which is pretty good. And also my AC is at 16 currently this round. I need to just move this to make sure that I keep track of how many of these I have left. And then I am going to cast
Just real quick. He took 5 damage from you, Al. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Also, with my abjuration ward from earlier, I only 5 damage, just to let you know. But another clarifying question. Since I recalled my Shadow Blade to my hand and I still have it, can I chuck it again?
Yeah.
Nice. Would it count? Would that count as me using a spell or?
No,
No,
you have
it's
to
an
actually
attack
like
action.
create magic.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna chuck that at the. Actually, let me look at roll 20.
There's somebody in melee distance of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stab the closest.
Okay.
Doppelganger.
It is dim in
Yeah.
here, so you get the effect from that.
Nice. So that's advantage. So let me roll for the attack. 20. I'm not gonna top that. So.
Okay. All right. So you crit with the extra stuff from it being dim.
And it deals 2d8 psychic damage. So let me roll that.
2d8 psychic damage times 4.
Wait, what?
Because you get bonus stuff from it being dim, and then you get bonus from crit. You get a ton of damage.
So times 4. Cool. So that was a 1. That fell off my table. That's an 8 total. So that's an 8, and then times 4.
Is
16. Or 32.
32.
Yeah,
there you
32.
go.
I
you
was
had
like,
an
wait, I was
off-ball in
like-
there, bud.
Ooh, you definitely you take a chunk out of that one.
Stop.
Anything else?
And then I am going to cast. Hold on, I'm just looking at the spell really quick.
Wait, didn't you already cast? You attacked and you used your bonus action.
Oh no, yes, so never mind. I'm done.
Yeah. Next
I'm not
is
used to Endr being a stabby girl.
yeah. Next, it's demon time.
Demon!
I'll give
Every
you.
time.
I'll give you.
Yay, demon!
I'll give you 10 life points if you can guess what he's gonna do. That's a lie. I'm not going to.
I was
do
gonna
that.
say, like, I'll take 10 HP.
I'll take 10 HP.
He's gonna clobber Zogle is what he's gonna do. So 4 attacks.
Getting punched is my favorite.
Claw 1. 24. Claw 2.
No, not at all. The 14 misses.
13. Fist 1. 22.
All right, so it looks like
Fist
2 of
two.
them hit. Oh, okay.
21. So that's 3 hits.
His human
So you
boy
take-
hands really
You take
really
16
hit
from the
better.
claw, and you take 14, so you take a total of 30.
Ow, but okay.
Zogle, how are you doing on health?
Yeah, I'm hurting again.
You know, Circle of the Moon has this amazing ability where they can use spell slots to heal themselves. Did you guys know that they can do that?
I actually did not know that.
I did not know
Yeah,
that. That's really
I've
cool.
actually used it a few times, but I was hoping to hold on to my big slot.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It's Snake's turn. Solid
Snake!
Snake.
No,
Snake.
I go before my snake.
Metal
Wait.
Gear.
No, you don't.
Apparently
it rolled
I
higher
don't.
Than you. It rolled 13.
Did
You
I
had a
roll
12.
12? Because I did. Well,
Yeah.
okay. He's gonna do a snick snack on the doppelganger in front of me.
Make your sneak attack.
That's a 23 for the snick
That
snack
hits.
attack.
That hits.
Since the other one died, this is the constrict attack, just so we
Okay.
are aware.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second. I have to check on what the damage is. I think it's 2d6. Yes, 2d6. Uh, 11 points of damage.
That's 11. Okay. And he's constricted?
He is constricted.
Okay. Next is Zogle.
Excellent. I'm gonna punch this guy straight in the dick with my gore attack.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
25 hits.
Yeah. And I'm real glad I used Absorbed Elements, because now I'm going to punch him in the dick even harder. Give me...
Okay.
So 23 from the horn.
Okay.
And then from the spell... one more. He takes another 6 points of damage.
Okay. He's starting to look unhappy.
That's real good, because I'm looking real unhappy too. And with my bonus action, I'm going to waste my last 3rd level and give myself some health.
Okay. I don't know if it's considered wasting it, but
yeah, it's like
okay.
you're gonna use it either way. You're looking at how this is going.
Actually, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Because just looking at the math, that makes less sense.
Okay. Oh, do you have to concentrate on your snake?
Oh yes, I do. Hold on.
Okay, so I need...
Concentrate on your snake sounds like a bad indie band.
Oh, that's real bad. So con save against 16, 7, and 7.
Yeah, from what I calculated, it was 15. No, wait, it was 15.
What's 15? What?
The damage? I figured it because I'm going to have
Well,
advantage on it with Warcaster. So do I do it from?
They're individual. So 16, 7, and
Okay.
7.
16, 7, 7.
So you need
So half
it'd
of
be
that.
8, 3, and 3.
Okay, first roll made it for that one. I'm
Yep.
not even going to worry about the extra roll.
Cool.
That's a 20 for that one. No, just rolling for my concentration.
Next up. Kyr'nes.
I use my Dragon's Breath upon the Demon Boy.
The Demon Boy. Okay. Cool. Go ahead. Does he make a... He makes a save,
he
right?
makes a dex save.
Dexterity. Ooh, is this a magic effect?
This is again, like, is it a magic effect? Because if it's a... Like, it's again, is it a spell?
Okay, so here's the thing. If it's a magic effect, then he has advantage on the save. If it's not a magic effect, he has resistance to non-magical cold damage.
Okay, so is it from your body or is it from your scroll?
It's from my scroll, so it's magic.
Then you can do a different element, though.
Then that would be the spell Dragon's Breath, which
Yes,
is...
that's magic.
Would I notice that he has resistance to cold damage from using my breath weapon earlier?
So if you... He has resistance to non-magical cold damage.
Oh, okay.
So if you hit him with your bio breath weapon, then you would know. If you hit him with your magic breath weapon, you would not know.
I have hit him with my biological breath weapon already.
You would know then.
Okay, but so I'm going to pick a different
That's fine.
element, but it's not gonna matter because it's a magic effect anyway.
That's fine.
Anyway, so 3d6 damage.
Yes, and he succeeded his save, so it's gonna be halved.
Okay, well, 10.
10, so 5. Minus 5. Okay,
And
you guys
then
are chipping away at him.
I'm going to use my bonus action and 2 sorcery points to quadruple the range of Dragon's Breath and point at Azure and say, "You have this now."
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Azure has Dragon's Breath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For
Okay.
the next minute.
Cool.
I think.
Okay.
Wait, I need to double check a rule thing before I actually say I do that.
He definitely has it at least for one,
Mm.
right? So I'm gonna continue.
Is this a concentration spell? Oh, this is a concentration spell. So if I give him that, then I don't have it.
Then you lose it.
Yeah. So never mind. It was a good idea on paper.
Okay.
Never mind. I just used my dragon's breath on the demon. Then that's all.
Okay. So he did make his save.
Mhm.
Because I rolled it already.
Mhm.
So half damage.
We already.
That's
did
right. We
this.
already did the damage thing. We
Mm.
already did this.
We
You're
already
right.
did this. We're good. We're fine.
Okay, cool. The people. Azure,
The
this guy.
people.
This guy steps outside of your range. Are you going to attack of opportunity him?
Wait, did he attacked me, right?
This guy has not attacked anyone.
Oh, no, I'm letting him go.
Okay. Good call. He was a human. He escapes.
Yeah.
The rest of these are all going to attack the people they were attacking before. The good stuff. Okay. Do what?
I was just saying we, because we're getting smacked. Ow.
Okay. Did Blue hit this guy? Do you remember?
I think Blue got him with vicious mockery.
Okay, so this is gonna be disadvantage. I think I forgot to do a couple disadvantages. I'm super sorry. Okay, I forgot to do. I hope you guys don't die.
Also, Azure hasn't been doing beard checks in terms
Oh
of
yeah. After this fight, Azure has to make like 30 beard checks.
One of these things is important. The other thing is a beard.
Yeah.
No, the
Facial
important.
hair is no laughing matter, sir.
Okay, well, so this one is going to take 2 attacks at disadvantage on Azure. 14. Is that a 1? That is a 1. Okay, so he critically fumbles the first one. And he gets a 2. Okay, so he totally misses you. And he's going to deal like 4 damage to himself. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, but. Minus 4. This one is going to attack Endr. Okay.
Wait, I don't have 16 AC anymore, do I?
It hasn't been a full round since you cast shield yet, has it?
Has not
No,
been
it
one
hasn't.
full round.
Until your
Cool.
turn starts, you will have the 16 AC, I think.
Cool.
Sure.
Diggity.
19 hits. So you take 7. These guys do 7 damage, right? I'm just doing this because it's so much easier, and that's a lot less rolling that has to happen. So I'm just going with their base damage, as listed in the DMG. So you take 7 damage.
Okay.
Then this guy's gonna attack Snake.
That's not okay.
Snake! Snake! Snake!
Oh, I have to roll to see if
I'm
Bane
back
is
down to
still...
26.
Oh, Bane. Yes, Bane.
Because that guy got Bane.
That guy got baned. I believe he
Yeah.
has to roll, doesn't he? He has to like try to save against it or something. Or
With Bane?
yeah.
Yeah, he basically he has to take out like a D4.
A D4. Work on a D4. Okay, so he misses the Snake. Okay.
The Snake.
Snake's not dead. Snake's not dead. The new.
But Snake is like real healthy, actually.
Yeah. Cool. So it is 9:30 on the dot for me. So that was our agreed upon time. We will pick this fight up next week.
Whoop,
Same dungeon place, same dungeon time. Whoop whoop whoop.
I might actually get to use an axe.
I'm actually not entirely sure if I'll be able to attend next session or not, as I will be home.
Okay.
But we shall see.
Okay. I will say, the show must go on.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying
Okay.
cancel the session.
Okay.
I'm just
I'm-
saying we'll
Maybe
see if I
send
can
me
attend.
your character sheet,
I'm
Razz.
the
I
only
will.
individual we cancel sessions for,
Ooh.
because without me, there's nothing.
Raz, maybe send me
Yo,
your
you
character
right,
sheet so I
though.
can
You're right.
puppet master
Yeah.
your child.
No,
Yeah,
if there were
you can
multiples of
puppet
you
master.
who would be
You
here,
can-
that would be different. Cool. So you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Can I start?
Yeah, I was gonna
Because,
say I'll start,
yeah,
so
so I
you
can.
can mute out of here.
Yeah. Hello. I play Azure, the bard, and or his partner Blue, the Fae. Is she a Fae? I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's a fae.
Yeah.
She's a dragon fairy. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's actually not a dragon fairy. We're just using her stats.
Yeah, so I stream once in the blue moon on SleepingOwl,
Moon.
and I post on Instagram some pictures, some drawings. Although I've been lacking, but I'm still doing that. And I'll I'll link it in Matt's chat. Woo, that was hard. English
There
is
you go.
hard.
It is.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Also, if you've watched the RuPaul's Drag Race Ollie Slay episode, talk to me about it, and we can bitch about it and be mad at how bad it is.
Yes, Queen, you are right.
That's it for me.
G, time for your million
Yes,
long year
time
spiel.
time for the longest possible spiel, because I do a billion different things and I never ever stop. Except I'm actually gonna stop very soon for like a month because things. But anyway, that's 5 episodes away from now. Anyway, I promise it's just a temporary pause so I can actually breathe. Anyway, that's
Well, we'll be
all.
doing a temporary pause soon, so that's fine.
Yeah, so that's all bookkeeping things that will become clear in the next 5 episodes of Frozen Tundra Finds, the thing I do on Mondays on YouTube. It's my original piece of YouTube content, and I spend 20 to 30 minutes with a game and I go, like that, or
Oh,
don't like
there
that.
goes Owl.
And it's a good time. I do a variety game stream here on Twitch on Wednesdays, and I do a book stream where I read a book called Paper Cuts on Fridays. Right now we're reading The Colors of Space, and we're probably gonna finish that up this coming week, and it's real good. What else do I do? Oh, I post the VODs from those streams. The Wednesday streams go up on Saturday. The Friday streams go up on the Thursday following. And between all that and then this here where I'm Kyr'nes the Dragonborn Sorcerer, I have stuff every day except Tuesday. I'm a very busy boy. Anyway, that's Glacier Nester. Whether there's an underscore or not depends on where you are. It's not hard. Just Google Glacier Nester.
Hiya, I was crunching on a dum lollipop, so I muted my mic. I am Razzie, or Matthatter. I play Endr, our wizard / cleric, who's currently at about half health and trying to not be furious at this shit that's happening.
Haven't taken any damage yet. Oops.
We'll get to you.
I know.
You shouldn't have brought that up. He's gonna bring the rain.
Oh no, I knew.
Oh, he knew.
I keep track.
I've spent entire fights on HP too, so it's fine. Anyway, I yeeted myself into your spiel.
Yeah, you have Spare the Dying. You'll be fine.
G and I are currently trying to figure out why a couple episodes aren't uploading to YouTube, but soon after we figure out that issue, up to episode 17, I think, is going to be slam dunked into the YouTube channel named Razz's Planetarium, where you can currently catch up to episode 7 right now.
I think
just
7
because
is the one we were
Really?
having trouble with. It's up to 6.
up to 6 because 7 and 21 we're having trouble with.
I need to have some.
That's gotta be like
chats
up to Belwyn, right? Surely.
Yeah,
I think so.
17
you're
maybe,
right.
but I need to
Um,
tinker with episode 7. But anyway.
yeah. Episode 1 and 27, or 7 and 21 are having issues.
21 will be a simple fix, but anyway.
But yeah, then you'll be able to catch up to that point in the story, because I'm hoping to slam them all into YouTube. That's Razz's Planetarium on YouTube. I also have an art blog, which I've been severely lacking in posting art on Tumblr, especially because of the whole dumbass thing that's going on with Tumblr, but that's besides the point. So we'll see if I continue posting there. But that is razzesartcorner.tumblr.com. I don't have a lot on there. I currently just posted a trifecta of lesbian art onto there.
Choice.
So you can go and see that.
Where are we going to get our porn from, guys?
You can't be horny
Google.
on Maine anymore.
Like you can get normie stuff still, but if you want like
Yeah, you want the real like outlandish, like custom stuff? Ugh, you're gonna have to dig
Yeah,
now.
like the major problem is how am I supposed to sit in a big train full of people and look at porn without anyone judging me? I'm not.
probably the same way
I'm
you
not
did before, to be honest.
Yeah,
True. Fair.
Cool. Anything else, Razz?
No, that's me.
Okay.
now that we've put Tumblr on blast.
Yeah. I'm Kid Infinite. I'm the DM. This whole world belongs to me. I do.
I am the one true God.
I am. It's true. I am above all. I'm the one above all. So I'm really bad lately about streaming. I have not been streaming very much, and that's mainly because school is just absolutely kicking my ass.
It does that.
But I'm going into my last week, so
Dead week.
after that, now I have been really consistent on exactly 2 streams. This one, and my Wednesday, sometimes Tuesday, talk show that I do with iBasley, called Good Morning Twitch. Last week, we talked about the Thank You Next music video and an article that was written about it for 2 hours.
It was a good music video.
No, it's a great music video, but Into did this whole article about how it's transphobic and racist, and we had to deconstruct that shit because yes.
Whoa.
I think I dropped my viewers on you in the middle of like something really heated. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Because it was a
fun,
completely like train wreck of a change in tone. I'm like cheerful, like, yeah, dude, we're working on things, we're making cool stuff, and then just serious discussion.
Yeah, the thing is that like me and Basley have fairly similar views, so it's like we never get heated at each other, but sometimes we both get really intense about certain things.
You get loudly heated at the internet at large.
It's true. But anyway, so we talked about Thank You Next, and then we talk about video game news, and we do some unboxings, and we do just talk showy stuff. We talk about Q Boys. So yeah.
A good topic.
Always
Okay,
super
so
cute
my
voice.
streaming computer just dropped the internet connection.
Aw,
so...
Dunkins.
Girl.
But
So
luckily,
rude.
everyone was shouted out and everything before that.
Okay, well, it's over. Whatever.
No, it's over.
It's
Also,
over.
this is what I was drawing during the stream. So,
Beautiful. Beautiful. Who's that?
this is one of my children that G and I have in the My Hero universe.
Cool. Very cool.
She has
Cute.
she has complete control over space and time, but she
I
doesn't
wrote
know
in
how to use it
Japanese.
very well.
I adore you guys so much, but I gotta poof.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
I need to leave too. I'll talk to you guys later.
now.
Bye.
Bye now.
And then there were 2.
Yes. Bye. Oh, good golly.